I am alive. Hello, everybody. This was a last minute quiz we decided to do, and it turns out there's a couple of you wanted to do it, so we said we'd do it.
Quiz.
Last minute quiz. I am, of course, talking to you from outside the shipwreck. Suckerwell.
I'm outside the parochial house.
Well done. Just also let you know,
I don't know why I said that about here.
Is open.
The what?
That please chat back line.
Oh yes. Don't ring the number. It's probably somewhere in
somewhere in America or Nigeria somewhere. Costs you like €10 per minute. Right, leave us comments. Let us know that you can see us. We've 44 people watching, and somebody's giving us a love heart already on Facebook. We like that stuff. Just going to answer a few people. People are messaging last second saying, what do we do? Quiz on 9. What's happening? Colm entertained the people there for a second while I message people. Ellen Daly, I am so psyched for this quiz. Thanks, Ellen.
Hello.
Ellen was just texting earlier to say, how many people are going playing? I have to win. There's
about 200, I think, in tonight, which is great. I think if we had a lot more time in the week and you actually advertised it, which we didn't do, we just told G and we put it up on the page, and you all seem to jumped on it, so you love it. Can't see you. Is that Martin Dunn? Well, I can see you. It's working away on the old.
Pulling the P.
Well, I can see you. There you go. See. I checked it, Martin. You smartass. Right. So there, if you're new to this and you've just found out, and people have been forwarding me on this stupid priest from Brian Murphy.
How are these dudes?
Stupid priests. This is for priests only. This chapter is for priests only. Get off of here, you pup. Stupid priest. Is it Ed Byrne, isn't it?
I think it was.
Is Ed Byrne? Yeah. Stupid priest. As you can see, I stapled in my collar.
I didn't staple in mine because this is not my shirt.
All glory and honor is mine for this one.
You've got, if you want to get a ticket, you only have 11 minutes. If you want to get a ticket, we cut off the tickets at 8:30. We start the quiz at 9. Everybody gets an email about 8:45 with all the instructions and the secret codes to get in. Paul Cousins back.
What's the crack?
Every answer is no furlong. Paul Cousins back. That's Brian Murphy earlier, but
no furlong. Is anyone? No one's commented on our names yet.
I know, yeah. I changed mine to Father Patrick and everything.
And I'm Columbanus, or as Pat pointed out earlier on, which is
Columbanus.
Columbanus.
Missing the rest of Killing a Scully for you guys. That's dedication. Killing a Scully.
Poor man's father Ted. Yeah. Poor man's father Ted. Get out of it. Shasta Limerick.
Boom, 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 boom. I said 10 minutes to get some tickets. The reason we just extended a little bit because people go, the stream's on. The quiz! I forgot to get my ticket. The link is in there somewhere in the description. That's that B.A. Baracus question was wrong Friday night. I joke. I know, he knows. Colm still
I do my best.
Colm gets very bad over these things.
I checked it, and it made no difference to anyone's score at all.
Where do we get tickets? Shelly Ann's still in there. If you look on the description of this video, you will see a link to the tickets.
It's on Ticketmaster.
It's on Eventbrite. You're some dumbass.
Sorry, Eventbrite.
You just keep your mouth shut now, Colm.
I'm a Dougal.
In real life.
I am in real life. So Eventbrite.
And just for the people who don't know, I will stick a link in the comments here for people for the event.
So you're currently watching the live stream, right? Which is here, what you're watching the two of us on, and that thing over there, right? And the thing running across the bottom. So you can watch the live stream on Facebook, and you can watch the live stream on YouTube. The live stream on YouTube is faster than the one on Facebook. The Facebook one is normally about 20 seconds, and the Facebook one is about 10 seconds. You need 2 devices to partake in the quiz. Technically, you need 2 devices to partake in the quiz to understand everything that's going on. The live stream is either a television or a laptop or a separate tab in your browser. But the main one that you'll need is either a phone or a laptop or a tablet where you can answer the questions, because the questions will come up first on the tablet, and then the delay will happen where we'll ask the question online or on the stream. So you'll want to have answered it before we even start asking the question, because it'll come up on your phone and you'll say, "Oh, who plays Father Ted?" And then you'll answer it, and then you'll hear us go, "Who plays Father Ted?" And you'll have already answered it, and we'll give you that's for a bit of fun.
It's so confusing.
I know. There's 65 questions. There's 5 rounds of 10, which gives us 50. And then the last round's going to be 15 questions. So, yeah. Don't start yet. I must go to the old hey. The old hey is down is up the stairs and to the left. Pat, you get that one?
Sorry, 2 seconds. Just checking a few bits and pieces.
Did you get that reference?
What? I didn't hear it. Sorry. It
says, "Don't start yet. I must go to the old hey. Oh, quick, Pat. That's on the screen.
I know. I zipped it across. That's Windows and their snaps, which goes all the way across to the other side of my duplicate screen.
Father Parity, the laughing priest.
Oh, sure. You did it wrong. That's not the. It's I must go to the old.
Yeah, the old is up the stairs.
Oh Lord!
Those photographs taken of the 2 of us were taken ages ago.
As people saying, "Oh yeah, oh that was taken a long time ago."
You were lovely and thin and all hair, and I was fat cheeked and beardless.
That was. Oh. User was blocked. I just blocked somebody by accident. Kieran Keller. Sorry, bro. Kieran Keller. For some reason, it blocked you. Sorry, Kieran.
Did you unblock him?
I can't unblock.
Stop.
Control Z. Oh no.
He's been excommunicated.
No, because what happened I was clicking on to put his message up, and you know the way the message, you can't see it, but the messages move up, and it hit on the block person. Kieran, I'm so sorry. I just blocked you.
And now you don't know how to undo your 6 minutes. Get 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Get tickets.
Otter Craft says, "Father Ted is my favorite show." Don't block them now, please, Pat.
I won't. I was pressing to put his.
I think you need to send an apology to him.
I know. I have. Look, Kieran, I'm so. I'm so
tired. I'm ruined. Right, here we go. I'm going to check the old live stream delays. There we go.
That was, so sorry to Kieran Kelleher, who I blocked on the chat for some reason.
Whoa. The live stream is only delayed by about 6 seconds.
Ooh, that's good.
But the Facebook one is huge.
3 days behind. How are you boys? Just brushing up here on an episode before the quiz starts. Got my ticket. What time are you kicking off, lads? 9? Yes, we usually kick off about 9 or 9:05. We just try to get everybody in. You got 4 minutes to get tickets if you don't have a ticket already. As I said, if you don't want to purchase a ticket, that's fine too. You can just sit here and shout out the answers. Team Eastview in again after channeling my inner Pat and Colm holding my own quiz last night. I saw that. It broke my heart to see him running his own quiz. He even had a halftime show. Colm's checking the stream. So yeah, they were running their own quiz, own halftime show. Note to self: don't drink while hosting a quiz. Hashtag Pat and Colm for life. Eastview. Hopefully Kieran can get on some other way. Kieran Kelleher, I don't know what I blocked you on, either Facebook or YouTube. Get on the other one. Somebody let me know that you can see it. Now Finbar Murphy. And now to ride Mrs. O'Reilly. Denise Faye. Oh, brilliant. That's my evening sorted. There you go. I get some background music there now, just the usual standard. I can't play any of the...
It's the longest delay we've ever had. Nearly 30 seconds delay on Facebook.
On Facebook.
So if you can, you really should.
Yeah. As I said, YouTube is only... Bit of background music.
I'm outside. How do I hear that? I don't know why I moved my desk out onto the middle of the road. This is a ridiculous place to sit down to do a quiz. How did you get that desk down the cliff?
What?
How did you get all your desk stuff down the cliff and even power? Like, I'm running an extension lead back to the house.
Standing here.
I'm running an extension lead back to the house.
I don't know what marathon today. Brushing up. From Moira O'Reilly. No, it's all right. Mrs. O'Reilly. That's a bit weird. So Finbar Murphy just said, now off to ride Mrs. O'Reilly. And Maura O'Reilly just had underneath going, had no box set marathon today. Brushing up. Right, you've got about 2 minutes to get yourself a ticket.
Does it look like I'm there?
No. Are you messing with settings?
No.
Stop messing with settings.
Old box set.
An old box set.
He's back
on YouTube. Oh my God.
You're in for it now, Tony.
Kieran's back. Sorry.
Did our names disappear from underneath us?
It does after a while.
What?
If I no, look, watch.
All right. So that's there.
Yeah. So it doesn't confuse people.
Ox says Moira. Moira
O'Reilly. Oh, right, Mrs. O'Reilly. So here it's on YouTube. It is a lot closer to the way we're running the quiz. It's closer. But if you're watching on Facebook, it works too.
Katie Conlon, you bought a ticket. You won't get the information about the ticket until quarter to. Yeah. Maybe 20 to. Pat,
about 15, 16 minutes. Colm Healy.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Colm. Good to see you.
Good to see you again. Good to see you too, Colm.
Do we do live masses as well? Yes, we do. Pat, want to give hold up. There's a few seconds left if you want to buy a ticket.
Yeah, so we'll wait a while. Go buy our tickets.
The quiz I've been waiting for, says my sister-in-law, who is probably going to win this, if I'm being honest with you. She is just ridiculous when it comes to Father Ted. And Friends. I thought she'd do better at the Friends quiz. I think she got 7th in the Friends quiz, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm expecting a top 5 finish from her tonight, easily.
Radio, you might squeeze in a ticket there now if you get the chance.
Oasis or Blur, big question. I'm a Blur man myself, even though I like Oasis as well. But I think
all day, every day. If I had to choose one. Right.
Well, someone's already saying Fix because I mentioned my sister-in-law.
I know, yeah. Fix!
Only if she had number 11 in the draw.
They all have lovely bottoms. I turned on the music there, but it's a bit loud.
Yeah, it is.
It's always just some generic music we have in the background, so take notes of it.
We don't get sued. We're fed up with getting sued. The money's only resting on our account, for God's sakes.
Right, I've extended the ticket sales for another 3 minutes because I got a load of messages from people saying, please, 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 please. So 2034 is what it is.
You wouldn't go to 35. That's an unusual.
Because I'm going to try and send out the email at 2035.
All right.
That'll give me 10 minutes then to, as Eventbrite puts my email in a queue.
In a queue. Oh, that's why someone said in a filing cabinet the other day.
In a filing cabinet.
There you go. That made more sense now. Well, that was a funny joke back then.
It was. Right over your head.
Give him a blast of your mass sound.
Oh, hold up. Yeah, we will be doing prayers before quiz. So we'll be doing a bit of Lord, welcome everybody here today on this great day of celebrating the 25th anniversary of Father Ted. We'd like to welcome Father Colm, who will be also doing the quiz with us today, helping out. And that's all we got for the moment. We will be doing the full. Right, music all the way. That is indeed Moira O'Reilly.
Did you download the Tunnel of Goats?
I couldn't see it in the file.
It's not. It's in its own folder called Father Ted.
My lord, this is the start of it now.
So it's 125 megabytes. If you download it now, we'll be able to show it later on. This is the world premiere online of a video that myself and Pat made many years ago. 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's actually could be 10 years ago.
It's about 10 years ago. So I was living in my grandmother's house. It was kind of an old rickety granny's house, and on her old dining room table, myself and Pat sat there with a laptop, and this 10-minute video took us about 8 hours to make because we couldn't stop laughing. That we had tears coming down our face, that laughter where you have to be resuscitated all the time, and you've got to stop someone from looking at you, because if you look at that person again, you'll just start cry laughing, or where you can't get your air back. So it took us 8 hours to make this, and then
it's downloading.
But we wrote the script, and we couldn't. What you hear is probably only about 4 minutes of script that we could get done, because we couldn't read the rest of it. We were in stitches. And to us, it's hilarious. To you, probably looking at it going, "What's
wrong with these guys?
Idiots!"
What is wrong with them? No, we did a Father Ted night in the Savoy years ago. It was very good.
There was back when all the people used to go to the 80s nights and the 90s nights in the Savoy. The Father Ted is probably, I think it's one of my, it's up in my top 10, top 5,
it was
top 5 Father Ted. Italian 90s number
priests.
1. Italian 90s number 1, easily.
We ended up flooding hickeys underneath the Savoy.
No,
there was so much.
Their ceiling.
Yeah, with drink. The whole ceiling was ruined because there was an inch of drink on the dance floor inside the Savoy.
When Ireland scored the penalty, as if they'd never seen it before in their lives, they started throwing plastic cups up into the air.
So people don't know, we showed the Italian 90 penalties, and people watch them like they've been watching before.
We'll share. We can't show you the videos because they've got some copyrighted music attached to them, but they're still up on YouTube. If we play them now, it'll probably get our the thing cut off. Tickets are probably finished being sold now at the moment.
They probably are. I'm just gonna hop in here, see if I can send emails.
Let me know private chat as well. Let me know how many we got in so I can keep an eye.
Let's see. I always forget this. Numlock.
What was expected? Brilliant. We're very happy.
Right, I'm just going to go into Eventbrite. Right, tickets have stopped. Sale ends because we gave people the extra, because there was a few people looking to get the tickets. Now I'm going to try and send out that email. It will be in there, so it could be out to you in about 10 minutes time. When it is sent, we will let you know.
So it's queued up now, is it?
No, I'm just going to go in here now. Emails scheduled. Messages to attendees. Just talking through what's going through.
Keep going there. This is very informative.
So I scroll down and I see all the attendees. See there, and I press that. It's scheduled to go out now, which it hasn't done, as per usual. I will now press the now button and press send now. Now getting the circle, and it says email scheduled. Back into it again. That's how it works. And it says queued. Q-U-E-U-E. It says, so it is going to send the email out. Should be out to you. I said that's why we always say quarter to, because it takes so long for Eventbrite to send out emails to people.
We have been looking into alternatives. They're all as bad as each other. They're all as bad as each other. They all love. They're so expensive.
Ridiculous. People are saying to us, "Oh, you're kind of pricey there, lads." Yeah, that and
tax.
Ticket Eventbrite pretty much take €1 off every ticket. We gotta lose that sax solo.
We gotta lose that Eventbrite solo. Is what we gotta do.
We gotta lose that sax solo, and just for Bart Simpson, who said that. I'm just going to do this for him. There you go. There.
That's probably going to get us copyrighted now, but nonetheless.
Yeah, we don't care. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flash that up and we have to look at your phones. Still waiting for a event. Right, I'm going to keep refreshing this. So all the tickets have been sold now. You cannot get a ticket anymore. You can just watch the stream and shout out the answers. Any snacks tonight, Colm? We always do.
No, I had my. I still have one or two cookies left over.
I have a full packet of Oreo double cream.
Wait until people see us come out of the houses in the future.
It's going to be as fat as a fool coming into this house. I'm going to be triple the size now. Leave. I also have my water and a can of Coke Zero somewhere.
Jesus got my back in there, so he's at the wheel.
Jesus is at the wheel. Hi, lads. Can you say hi to the in-laws, Di and Dave, playing in France? Bonjour! And my sister and brother-in-law, Maddie and Rich, playing in the UK. And my hubby, Alex, who's in Barcelona on a boat. I'm on a boat. Hopefully the boat is in better condition than the one here. That's a lot, lad. So, hold on. Di and Dave in France. Sister and brother-in-law, Maddie and Rich, are in the UK. And hubby Alex, who's in a Barcelona on a boat. What's he doing on a boat? Tell him come home. Tony Larson, just got my drumsticks in, lads. Oh, yes. Just drumsticks in Ballincollig and Cork. Paul Cusson, have you got the water? Holy water. Yes, indeed. I'll try not to splash all over the laptop.
Drink. Dougal working.
He's working. Fair play to him.
Essential worker.
Just going to do refresh and see if that's sent out. Not still queued, of course.
Just wait here. Just everyone stay quiet. Just stay quiet here, Pat.
Is Fat Base Pizza Guy playing? I'll call them to email them out to get some pizza vouchers to their house.
I'll check and see if they got back to me, actually. I forgot to check the email.
Lads, have you liturgy act? Have you liturgy act? Halftime act? We don't. Unfortunately.
Oh, they did. They got back to me. I've got their address. They're in Ballincollig.
They're in Ballincollig. I might have pizza vouchers. I can just drop it into their house when I'm going shopping.
Where's that quadrant?
Oh, I think that's the new houses down behind Dunn's.
It is. Go on down to your shopping and then pop it in the old...
I'll go shopping in Dunn's right where they are, so I'll drop that in. Holy bread at halftime. It's that pizza base will be there for a year. What kind of car does Jesus drive? A Chrysler.
Make a holy show yourself now with all these puns.
Mark Durage.
He was a flat, to be fair.
I think he was.
It's growing like that.
What's a flat? If he was there. What charity is this quiz native? This is not a charity quiz. The charity quiz is every Tuesday. We were going to do it for Dan, but in good news, Do It For Dan hit 2.1 million. So they're no more fundraising. Hopefully Dan will get to the States.
They contacted us to say thank you, and they said hold off on fundraising for now. They said because they probably reached things. So we're waiting for the official, but we'll still have a different.
We'll have another charity for.
If you weren't here Friday, you wouldn't have found out about the money that was raised for Enable Ireland on Tuesday, which was about €2,500, which brings the total that we're up to about 14,000 as regards to the charity so far. So hopefully we can go over the 15 mark on Tuesday for whoever the charity is going to be. We'll probably decide that later on. We've got a list and we've got to contact them so that they know and they can push it out themselves to their own fan base. And well, not a fan base, it's not a fan, I suppose, but a user base and, you know, people.
That's still cute. That tells you how bad they are.
You have to go in. You just got to go in and do that manually thing or whatever you did.
I did. Hi, Patrick. We didn't get an email yet. Nope. That is still queuing. So I'm going to send people on picture for this thing that says cute. Anybody who didn't get one yet, as I said, we're waiting in a queue for Eventbrite to send out emails. It's a disaster. I didn't know this was on, Sandy Harrington. I'm going to read this joke before I read it out loud.
Fair enough. You can read it.
Probably not there. I wouldn't say it's one of the best ones, Ted. Ted, you've had better. There you go. He goes, an old man goes to church and making confession. Man, Father, I'm 75 years old and been married for 50 years. All these years I've been faithful to my wife. But yesterday, I was intimate with an 18-year-old. When was the last time you had made a confession? Man, I've never made. I'm Jewish. Father, why are you telling me? I'm telling everybody. It's a good one.
Lads, how did you get priest outfits during lockdown? Or is there something you need to admit? Look, I've got a bar to costumes and Amazon are still delivering, to be fair. We ran Father Ted nights before and we've had black shirts and this is just a white piece of paper stapled to my collar. Stapled because my neck is too fat to close the top button. And if I did have it closed, I'd probably be rolling around the floor.
Eventbrite are wrecking my things. Yeah. Still waiting for it. There's nothing I can do, but I said, look, there's not that many people in. Literally, if everybody messaged me, I could email out. But don't, please, don't right now, because the email will be sent.
So I'm going to give people an idea of how this works in case you're new to the whole thing. There's two streams. There's the stream on Facebook and there's the stream on YouTube. The YouTube stream is way faster. The YouTube stream is anything between 6 and 10 seconds delay, but the Facebook stream is about 30 seconds delayed today. It's really, really slow. It seems to be that time of the evening where everyone's on Facebook and stuff, but tonight it's even slower than it would normally be. So if you're using two devices, which you should really be using two devices, it's probably the most optimal way to do the quiz. One is for watching the live stream and one is for answering. If you're really, really clever and you know how to do it, you can set up two tabs on your computer, put one live stream on one side and put your answering device on the other. When you're ready and once the email goes out, it'll explain where you should be going other than the live stream to play the game. It'll be called crowd.live is where you'll be going to, and you'll be given a code. You'll enter the code, you'll get into the game, and then the quiz will start around 9:05. We'll ask questions. Tonight there's 6 rounds, 5 rounds of 10 questions each, and then we've got 15 questions at the end. And the winner, the fastest people to answer will get more points. So most of these questions are very hard, if not impossible to Google. You'd have to be really, really, really specific when you're typing these things into Google, and you will not find them, especially if you can type whatever I've wrote into Google, if you can decipher what I've written, that's a good thing anyway. Number one, there will be spelling mistakes. There could be the possibility that a question might have 2 answers, but we're going to go with the answer that I have. So if you've got any problem with that, you can go to confession next.
How do you send me an image? Go to he's on YouTube. I was going to say on the Facebook page you're watching it, but you're not watching it on that Facebook page. I will send you a link to my Facebook page. You can send me.
Rachel Egan is looking to buy tickets. Unfortunately, tickets are closed. We actually extended them by about 4 or 5 minutes today, but we have to stop because we need to queue the email. And as you can see, the email is still queued, is it?
Yes. Oh, I hate you.
This will be the last Eventbrite, I would think.
I think so.
This could be the last Eventbrite. It's ridiculous.
Every week.
6 minutes now. So it's 10 minutes ago since you queued that email.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I kind of finished the ticket sales early. If I could send out an email and press a button going now, like MailChimp, it'd be done straight away. So what do I do? I can't see it anymore. I'm just going to go.
What level of fun does a priest have to be? None. There you go. Colm Healy with an awful joke. If you want to send in awful jokes, you can, but you will be ridiculed. There are punishments. Cold bats in the lawn. They were set up outside. Loads of messages coming through, and we're still getting tagged on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to tag us on Facebook or tag us on Instagram, you can do so. Patrick Ahern Entertainment above there, and I'm Colm Lougheed, Lougheed. So if you want to tag me, you'll find me, and I'll be able to see what you're up to. We love seeing photographs of you doing the quizzes. It's what makes us feel good, and we know that we're doing good and that you like it and you're having fun. We're trendy. We're cool priests. We're cool.
I'm cool. I'm with it.
I'm hip. I'm cool. Right.
Eventbrite are painful lately. What's the other option though? There's a couple of other options. We're looking at Ticket Tailor,
Ticketless,
Shopify. There's a couple of different ones. As I said, we're just trying to make it. See, Eventbrite are kind of a main one. It's nice and easy, usually for people. Oh, email sent. Finally, that took 13 minutes. 13 minutes.
Colm Jong-un laying down the law. Yeah, he is. Damn straight. You're going to start talking about myself in the third person. Yeah, he is. There's too many gigs online. Eventbrite is overworked. It is, Rachel. Rachel there is trying to get in your good side to try and see if you'll send her a ticket.
I'm on to you, Rachel.
Where aren't you?
Sorry, I said we'd happily sell people tickets. It's always money, that we can do with. But as I said, we want to make everything a Rachel Egan Shopify winning.
So
some people have Damien Shreenan Entertainment,
Bingo boy.
He's actually bingo on at the moment, I think. We've nobody in so far. That's weird.
Did you send them the right code?
Yes.
Didn't get the email, lads. Did you send it, Bethley?
Email scheduled. I'll go back in here again.
She knows good. She knows good.
No email scheduled. Don't you do this to me, Eventbrite. Don't you do this to me, Eventbrite.
A comedy of errors, just like the show, I'm assuming. Experience not found. Didn't get the email. Didn't get the code mail. Written wrong. There you go. It's written wrong in the email.
Get out of it.
That's your fault now.
No, unless it's been changed since.
I didn't touch it. Did you send the AIB one, did you?
Nope. Make sure that's the right one open.
God, anyone who's here new would probably think this is our first time doing a quiz.
Oh, yeah.
Crowd
400 million years.
If we have to do it, you have to send it again, you send it again. And that's life.
I know. That's life. That's life.
That's what all the people say.
Oh, lads. Just not able. Have you
figured it out?
Yeah, I'm just going to try and do a few bits and pieces here. Find out what people's favorite episode is.
Got two codes, both one in bold and one above is a regular text. I think the code is wrong. Two codes, neither works, lads. Two different codes in the email, neither of them work. Did you send something wrong or?
What happened? I tried to copy and paste a code in today and it wouldn't show up on Eventbrite. And I was like, why? What's not popping up? Bear with me, people. Bear with me. This is what I'm thinking. I need an easier option than this. I've had to go through 6 links here now to open an email in Eventbrite.
Okay, so guys, whatever the email you just got is wrong. The code in it is wrong. Pat messed up.
Forget about it. Oh, Pat messed up. Once.
Pat messed up.
I messed up once ever. Get out of it.
You're messing up constantly. What about the echo? Remember that echo? That went on for 45 minutes.
Do you want me to bring up Mr. T?
No.
Do you want me to bring that up? Do you?
You brought it up.
One
You've already
answer.
brought it up.
One answer question, Colm.
That was funny. That brought joy into people's hearts.
That brought tears to my eyes, Colm. Tears.
That brought joy into people's hearts.
Not the good kind. Oh, people messaging me now. All right, lads. 400 million messages.
Calm down. There will be another email.
I'm literally looking at a tab here now, and it says 20 messages on Facebook. Right.
Okay,
right.
Everyone. I'm going to just say the codes are wrong. New email on the board.
I'm going to change this all up.
There we go. I put it into the live feed and I put it into the Facebook pressing. So there's no need to tell us that the code is wrong. We know the code is wrong. We passed CEO of Eventbrite is Carol Baskin.
Double checking. Bum 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 bum. Right. And sorry about this, guys. Send now. And if all else fails, I'm going to go in and see if I can grab everybody's email and just do a MailChimp if I had to. It's in that queue now, is it? Do you know why some people don't get the message, Colm?
Why?
Email. Because they have blocked Eventbrite stuff before. Because I've seen it there now. People have blocked them or thrown them into the spam. Thanks, Tony Larson. I see the message. Ellen, I see the message. Bum, 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 bum. Music get loud there again, doesn't it?
Did you ever?
Keeps on going up.
Anyone up for a quick decade of the Rosie? Not a bother. Let's start it. Keep going. Send the code. Hurry up. Eventbrite, you're breaking our hearts.
No, definitely. I'm gone from Eventbrite. As I said, I usually copy and paste stuff in. I went to put codes in and wouldn't show any of the codes. So it obviously put in 2 codes. I had to manually put it in and put it in wrong. So that was my fault. But
there is a new code on the way. I'm
going to see if I can do a different way of... orders. And see if there's a quicker way to get it out to people.
There has to be.
There has to be. It can't take 15 minutes to send an email.
Change the password now there as well, I see.
Yes.
Change it for people. Cool.
Export. No.
Someone wants to know, because of all the weddings that have been cancelled, will we marry someone? I've already married someone online.
I think we did
it last night, so I hope this is tough. I think this one is one of the tougher Harry Potter. What did I say?
Can't mention it. We get sued.
I'm on a feed at the moment, and Harry Potter is there's a picture of him on the screen, so I said it. Father Ted, I think it's one of the Father Ted ones. Before I start, I would just like to say that this is not unusual for organizers to win the quiz. There was one not so long ago Where the organisers won, so let's not be surprised if the same things happen. Comes from Brian Murphy. Fair enough. Do we know Brian Murphy, or is he just...
Is that Brian? Is that the Brian we know? Quiz legend Brian?
I would like to say that
Alex, Alan Baldwin, code isn't working. New code being sent out, Alan. And I think we clarified before, he is not one of the Baldwin brothers.
Alan Baldwin. Oh my God. I know the code isn't working. People are sending messages. It's the wrong code in the email. Oh, glory and honor.
A better way that we can send out emails. Boom, 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 boom.
Did anyone watch a few episodes today? Someone wants to know. Rachel Dougal. What's the ETA there, Pat? Have you put it into a? Have you made
it? Eventbrite. I've tried to export everybody who purchased a ticket, so I can try and do it through Mailchimp. But Eventbrite doesn't even export the stuff easily. You have to go through about 50 processes.
Send the code by prayer. If I could pray for the code to be sent, I would. If I had that belief in me, I would. Ugh.
Boom, 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 boom. Going back down to the email, see if they sent it. Cute. Seriously, how long is this taking? I'm gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete something here. It's a.
By Control-Alt-Delete.
No, it's just trying to open up a file. It won't open up through Eventbrite. As I said, there's no panic. We will get the email to you. We will start this at some stage. I don't know if you know, but the code isn't working. But apparently there's another email being sent. So don't worry, lads. Thanks, Mark. Code isn't working. Exactly. No. Everybody, you should be all watching this. Lads, code isn't working. Alan Baldwin. Alan, you just doing this to annoy me now, Alan. These codes were just resting in my account. We will send on the other code. See, it'd be fine if we could just send it out quickly and go, there you go. And it'd be good if we could actually play Father Ted clips. We can't even do that.
Chinese. Great bunch.
I play 5G for this.
I blame China.
Every week.
I hear you're a racist now, Father.
Attendees list.
Can you not just try and send it again as the way you sent a minute ago? Or?
That's what I did.
So there's another one. The one is queued now, is it?
Yeah. But I said I'm trying to download a list of everybody who purchased a ticket, export it then to Mailchimp and send it that way. Because Mailchimp sends like that, Eventbrite doesn't.
How's the stress level?
It's at a good.
I feel useless because I can't help.
I don't feel too bad because we'll get there. It's not like we're not sending it. Well, we're not going to send you the code now. That's it. Goodbye. We'll see you. Oh my lord.
You're one of a kind.
CSV file. I have to send it as
It's a ghost cross.
The what?
It's a ghost cross.
It's a ghost car. Apologies about this delay, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I've gotten the emails. Right. So I'm going to grab these. See if I can do it quicker through MailChimp.
Keza, yeah, you got 2 emails. Unfortunately, that original email was wrong. The code were wrong in that email.
2 emails.
There is now a new email on the way with the updated entry codes.
Did you have 2 emails?
Will the link be there?
Yeah. I'm just checking to see if the second email. No, it's still queued. God damn you, Vin. God damn you! Boop. Copy. MailChimp. I will find a way.
Feckin' birds. Haven't got the second. Sylvia saying she hasn't got the second.
Okay, that's fine. Why can't life be easy?
Or just an out the code there. Most here surely have already paid for this nonsense, sir. Nonsense. Thank you. I like when people call the job that we do nonsense.
Lord, this is why I hate. I have to verify my email. Logging into something. Everything's triple and quadruple verification.
Does it come to your phone?
No, it's go to my phone and my email.
For MailChimp?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just going to make sure everybody... I have to check the email every once in a while, see if it's still queued. Do a refresh. I think it's on.
Right. So, yeah, you're going to get an email soon with a proper updated code. In that, you'll have the link to where you're supposed to enter your stuff. We will probably not be doing the first question now till 9:10, about 5 minutes after we said we'd start, which is not so bad considering that's why we start the stream earlier, to try and get through these problems. Unfortunately, the two of us are in different parts of the Cork County. He's down south and I'm up north, so we're trying to sort it out. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to help him. I'd love to be able to help him because I can understand the frustration he's going through right now and having to jump through all the hoops that he's going through. But nonetheless, we're going to try our best to get it sorted. And we appreciate your patience. This is like a long mass where, unfortunately, the priest has done a big, long eulogy. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, my God, he's still got 50% of the mass to go when he's finished this. Not eulogy. What's the thing after the reading?
You're asking the wrong guy.
After the gospel. What's the thing called after the gospel? I don't care. What is it?
Home time. I have no idea.
No, when like they read the gospel and then he does this kind of talk afterwards. And that's when your parents used to ask you all the time, well, what was it about? Because he broke it down for you afterwards. Would you prefer an extra long mass? Well, if one of us had a stroke, we'd be able to give you a 3-hour mass. That was the whole point of it, wasn't it? I heard of another fellow who was able to give a 3-hour mass. He had a stroke. Do you have time for tea? You probably do. You got about 5 minutes before we get this one next. A sermon? The sermon. There you go. Thank you very much. None of you got extra points for that one, but nonetheless, well done. Sermon, lads. They're all coming in now. What do you call Batman when he leaves mass early? Christian Bales.
I think we had that one before.
All right.
It's good to know how long this actually takes as well.
Which?
To export everything from Eventbrite and get it into MailChimp. It's still queued in.
It took 13 minutes the last time from there, so. And let's just hope the right codes have gone into that one.
Oh my God, trust me, I'm going to double check this one.
Will Edwards, when's this fresh email coming? Soon. Depends on Eventbrite.
Basic. Simple text. There we go. I'm going to try and get an email out through MailChimp now as well.
This didn't happen to Joe Rooney last night.
So we can edit this.
Did Eventbrite go home after the communions? They did. Useless. Did you give out the new code? They're on their way, Nicola. I think there's just about time for the Jurassic Park director's cut now with extra dinosaurs. You're all throwing in your favorite phrases now. Look at this. Colm, is there another code coming? There is indeed. There's a new code on the way.
I think there's a code coming. There's a code coming.
There's a code coming.
Right. And
I hope to God you have the right one in there now. You'll be in trouble afterwards. You'll be getting a stern talking to. Just got the new code, lads. Right. Has anyone entered? Would you believe my own dog did that to me? Doesn't it look like a face?
I'm literally about to press send on MailChimp.
Code works now. Yes.
I know. I saw 13 people in. I saw a lot coming.
Thank you, Lord. Okay, now we got to try and get everyone in. Don't dilly-dally. Now we were like, where do I type the code?
It's working, Katie O'Donovan. It's working, Julie Hearn.
Okay, do it now. Do as fast as you can. As fast as you can, get into the game. Don't be going off like thinking that you can make tea or
I'm having
going off making sandwiches or having some cocaine or something like, just go and get into the quiz. Get into the quiz. Working. Yes. Just get into it. Go to crowd.live, enter the code you've got on a separate device, mainly either your phone or a separate tab on your browser. On the one that you're going to be watching it, YouTube is the preferential way to watch it, as there is only a 10-second today. It's even less than 10 seconds tonight. The questions will appear on your phone first before they will appear on either the live feeds. So you will be paying, when we start telling you to look at your phones or look at your devices, I'll start going, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. That means you should be looking at your phones and getting ready for the next set of questions. There is 6 rounds. 5 rounds of 10 and 1 round of 15. Right at the end, I've tacked on an extra 5 questions as well. I made them extra difficult to try and separate up. I expect people to get 65 out of 65. I think people are really intelligent to this, but that it'll all come down to who's fastest. So be the fastest to answer. Getting loads of messages here now.
I'm seeing Colm messages now to me. The code was 1 digit off. Sorry, Colm. As said, unfortunately, this happens. Out of how many have we done so far?
About 40 quizzes so far, I'd say.
Well, let me off. Let me off one. I've no new email. Right. I checked spam, etc. So,
new code's not working. Jack Nelson says it is working. Unfortunately,
it is working. Sure, you've the right one. I've about how many people? 200 people in with the right one.
Have you got 200 people involved already? Have you?
195.
195. Right. We're only short about 15 or 20 people, I'd say, at this point. Jack Nelson, yes, that doesn't help at all. If you are one of those, if you are one of those 15 or 20 people who genuinely cannot find their email, check your spam, check your other mail.
Nicole, you're on Facebook. You're on my page. Send me a private message with your email and that you purchased the ticket, and I can send you on a link.
So, Nicole, do that straight away.
And I will have my phone to hand.
I've had my fun. And that's all that matters. Actually, John Francie, just as I was saying it, look.
I'm in.
And that's all that matters.
We people from Leeds. Apologies to people in France. It's like 10:10 at night now.
Oh my God. They stay up all night eating bread and drinking wine. Quick tip, if you're using Gmail on your phone, possibly on desktop as well, the new email will appear under old emails. The code is ... Good man, Paul Cusson. 2 donkeys are good to go. Hey, donkeys. Yes, I'm in. Kevin Lawless. Brilliant. How many players, Pat? Way more than we should.
Probably more than bought tickets. 207.
Right. Caramel Halvin, got code, ready to go. Thanks. Well, I hope you're in. Anyone, last call, anyone having problems, anyone having an issue, now is your chance to do so. We would have had a lot more time to do this if everything had gone to plan. Unfortunately, the internet is a doodle, and especially when you make small mistakes. I mean, having to rectify a mistake within the space of 26 minutes when it should only take 30 seconds is ridiculous, and it's Eventbrite's fault. Yes, we made a small mistake and put in the wrong number, but trying to sort that out is a pain in the arse, and it's not his fault either if you make these mistakes. Is this a nudgy type of thing? No nudgies. Can't get in. Claire Fitzgerald. Claire, contact Pat there through Facebook straight away right now. Didn't get the second code. Didn't get a second code. Claire, please contact Pat now on Facebook. On the Facebook page that you're on. Yes, John, Muggets. I've probably made spelling mistakes as I am dyslexic. So the more you bring that up, the more I'll just tell you that it happens and I don't see them. And you're mean, and you're a bully. But I'll let you off.
Just this time.
Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Are we better off to watch on Facebook or YouTube? YouTube. If you can watch us on YouTube, it is always going to be a better experience, down to the fact that you can probably cast us, or many smart televisions now have YouTube or Chromecast, or if you want to just put us on a second tab, YouTube is way faster. There's only about a 6 to 10 second delay on YouTube. How many people are playing? There's about 110 people playing here tonight. There may be a few extras that have gone in, or a few extra codes that have gone out, or someone might have shared a code or two. So best thing we can do is the only people who can win are the people who got their email attached to the code that they bought. I only charged €4 for the code. Forgive me, Father. Oh, fair enough. They're putting on their list of enemies Sean Boyle. Yes, he's well up on the list. Only joking. I said I love Sean Boyle.
I think I've contacted.
Did Claire get on to you? Did she?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm just messaging everybody.
Colm Healy wants to know: are we using green or blue? I've got a green screen. Pat's got a green screen, but there's blue on the other side. I might try the blue. But I think there's quite a lot of blue in this room. So
yeah. My face could disappear.
The cold, is it? You spent.
Thanks for filling in this random questions. Right. Father Robert Perry's playing tonight. He's a real priest based out of Dunmore in Galway. He's been talking about this all day. Oh Lord.
We do apologize for dressing up
as priests, and we will be saying a fake prayers before quiz. But we will do our best priest impression.
Aaron Healy there's after sending me a message. I don't know if he's saying...
Aaron, he's on YouTube. Get on to me on Facebook, Aaron. Healy.lfc.live. I said I can't contact you. You have to contact me, and I can. Will I
send him an email, Pat?
Do. That's something you can do, Colm.
Right. He's my last one. After that.
Set up. People saying they're set up. All sorted. People sending me photos. With the wrong code. Apologies. Nope. So sent on. People saying... See, even Eventbrite, people are saying, oh, my Eventbrite is saying payment pending. This is what Eventbrite does to us. Breaks my heart.
Aaron, I sent you an email there.
He sent me an email.
I've sent Aaron an email.
Oh, come on.
He also had an LFC email address, so I had to send it to him. Right. There's 30 people watching on Facebook. You will be delayed, and there's 212 people watching on YouTube. So that's good. So that means right. That means we
can lace through this quiz.
Right. We're going to give you. We're going to do the questions. It has just gone 16 minutes past, which is 10 minutes over the time that we said we would be. So we're going to wait 2 more minutes to give just the last few people to get themselves into the quiz. So, what do you think?
Right. 2 seconds there. Some people are pressing that.
I think we're going to do the first. I think we'll do the first round and we'll do 20 questions. No, do 10 and then we'll do 20 in the next round. Do 10 just in case there's an issue.
Right. I have no more messages on my Facebook page from people.
Right. No, someone is saying, hurry up, you bollocks. Come on.
Yeah, big bollocks. Right. I think we're ready to go.
Yeah. So how do the rounds go? We're going to do 10 questions in a round. There's going to be 5 rounds of 10, and then the final round will have 15 questions in it. There will be minor short breaks in between it. There will be one larger break between round 3 and 4. So the first 3 rounds will be fairly close together. We'll show you the scoreboard. We'll give you 1 or 2 minutes. We'll tell you when the next round of questions is going to come back. The questions will appear on your phone first. The device you're answering on, they will appear there first. Answer them as fast as you can. Don't wait for us to ask them on the live feed. The live feed is delayed. The live feed is just for you to hear us talking and to make sure that you feel like you're part of the quiz, but pay attention to your phone and answer it there as fast as you can. So there you go.
Question: do we do the intro?
Yes, do the intro, yeah.
I think we feel we have to.
Yes.
All right, let's go. It's live. You know, because we've sent out the wrong email codes. In a big ball of sweat, it's Pat and Colm.
Bless you.
Yay,
Bless you, my
the
friend. Hello, we'd like to apologize to all priests and anyone from the clergy or anyone who is a holy mo or whatever they call them. Are they holy Joes?
Holy Joe.
We should really skip this as it will offend. It will offend.
Right. First one. Colm,
Right.
do your bit. Thought the intro was going to be Tunnel Goats. Tunnel Goats is halftime show.
Halftime. So, 30 seconds from now, there will be. You know what? We're going to wait till 20 past. It's 20. That's 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'm sorry. It just a nice even number. At 20 past. Look at your phones now, and in the next minute. 30 seconds from now, the first question will arrive on your phone. 30 to 40 seconds from now, look at your phones. If you're new to this, look at your phones. Lord, look at your phones.
Thank you for getting Eventbrite to send out that email on the second occasion in under 1 hour.
It only two emails in 40 minutes is not bad for them, to be fair. I think they've done good for Eventbrite.
Also, Lord, we hope that everybody will be able to find the answers within themselves to answer these multiple choice questions on Father Ted. On this, the 25th anniversary of one of the best comedies in the world ever.
Look at your phones. First question's coming up. You should be answering it right now.
Catch your phones right now.
Turn that off and get ready. Load that up. It's not loaded. Come on.
It's loaded.
Let's do this. 10 seconds
Chicken
back.
meat. Chicken meat. I propose. Get it here.
And now,
the kids' hair going 90. Right. Here we go. Question number 1. Colm, read away there for yourself.
what is the name of the seminary Father Ted studied at? It's an easy one to get you started off with. Is it? Well, hold up. I closed you. St. Columbus, St. Kieran's, St. Finnan's, or St. Colum's? So St. Columbus's, St. Kieran's, St. Finnan's, or St. Colum's? Karen Lynch, will you play the fucking quiz? We will. It's done. You got your wish. Get the feckin' crunchies out of the car. You have a bag of, you have a face like a bag of tits. At least a pair between us.
44%.
Oh, look at that. We've already got 45% only getting this one right. It's
And
the right
you
one.
call
St.
it-
Columns.
Father Ted fans. Number 2.
What nickname did the other priests at the seminary give Ted? These two questions are close together. Father Fleecy Arse, Father Fluffy Bottom, Father Fuzzy Bottom, or Father Feather Butt? Yeah, my favorite one that I had to write was Father Fleecy Arse.
The paddy wagon saying even numbers. OCD. Yes. He likes it like that. Nice and even numbers.
No,
right.
wrong. Even would be the wrong word. 89% it is Father Fluffy Bottom. I thought
Fluffy
Fuzzy Bottom would throw people off, and 9% were unsure themselves, and they went for that. Question 3. What is John and Mary's surname? Is it O'Mara, Murphy? That's supposed to be Murphy. Muffy, O'Leary, or the O'Connells? So O'Mara, Muffy, or O'Leary, or O'Connell. Someone's always going to write it in now, like, oh, who are the Muffies? The Muffies from Donegal. Shut up. It's the wrong answer. I'm waiting for it. I have a feeling I know one of 6, 7 people who are going to write it in there. They'll go on my list of enemies. John and Mary are the O'Learys. It's also the name of the shop.
4.
How about how many rabbits? About how many rabbits did Bishop Len get trapped in an elevator with? So according to the legend, they don't tell you exact figures. They say about. Is it 15, 20, 10, or 40? When he was in New York, he got trapped in an elevator with rabbits and they tried to burrow in. Was it 15, 20, 10, or 40? It's used in the line by Father Ted. With about how many rabbits was Bishop Len trapped in an elevator with?
See, it's been split up already by people.
And unfortunately, the most popular answer is the wrong answer. It's about 20 rabbits. He was trapped in an elevator with about 20 rabbits. Yeah, look, there we go. Call 37. Who are the Muffies? There you go. Knew it. And you've instantly got 0. What was the only year that Big Brendan won King of the Sheep and Ted is convinced it was a fluke? Was it 1983, 1987, 1991, or 1985? One of those 3 or 4 years is the correct year for Big Brendan's only win of King of the Sheep, previous to Ted being involved. But Ted thinks it's a fluke.
It was you.
Fargo boy.
Oh my! Look at that. Very close. And you were expecting 60 odd % from people.
I thought people would be getting higher ones than this one. Let's have a look. 1983, 20%, the second most popular answer.
6.
Corliss, and what? Finish the name of the law firm who represent Father Jack and are executors of his will. Are they Corliss, and Corliss and Young, Corliss and Corliss McCarthy, if I've left out the R, or Corliss and Corliss Sweeney? So Corliss and Young, Corliss and McCarthy, or Corliss and Sweeney?
They all sound very, very feasible.
They all sound like they could be Corliss and Corliss. Corliss and McCarthy. Oh, look at this. They're coming back. They had a couple of wobblers.
They're waking up.
I'm from Corliss and Sweeney. And they were expecting a man, wasn't it? They kept saying, right, so we're bringing the man. Who is Father Ben's Egypt co-priest in the TV show Father Ben? Is it Father Austin? Is it Father Jim? Is it Father Cyril? Or is it Father Brendan? That Father...
Some people are now going, oh my Lord, I really don't know much about Father Ted.
You could, after the 10 questions, you can let us know if you thought it was difficult, because they're going to get worse. Father Ben, his buddy is Father Brendan. Father Cyril is Dick Burns' co-priest over on I can't think of the name of the island now. It's gone out of my head, but I think Rugged Island. Complete the title of this Owen McLove song. My Lovely Something Mammy. Is it Sligo Mammy, Galway Mammy, Mayo Mammy, or Longford Mammy?
Ooh. These are tough.
I'm telling you, I made it tough because you know what? I wanted people to be tested.
Fans to be tested.
This will go down in history as the toughest Father. I've gone online and I've seen people write in, oh, this is the toughest Father Ted quiz on Joe.ie, and you get 10 out of 10 every time. Like, get out of it. 70% Mayo Mammy, my lovely Mayo Mammy. There you go.
Number 9.
Question 9. What video game are Father Damo and Father Dougal playing before Father Frost rings to tell Father Damo to come home? Is it Tetris, Mario World 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Street Fighter 2?
I think I know this one.
Jack Nelson's going to say it now. Difficult.
Oh, I'm going to say now. Difficult. Yeah.
Mm.
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 Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at this.
Believe it or not, it's actually the game wasn't released at the time when they were shooting it, so they must have got a copy of it off someone to play it. I think it was like a Street Fighter 2's Turbo Special Edition or something like that. And they were playing it before it was actually released. 75% of you got it right. Street Fighter 2 is the correct answer. Well done.
Yeah.
Who wrote the book Bejeweled with Kisses? Is it Polly Clark, Nuala Ryan, Dolly Parks, or Niamh Conley? One of those four wrote Bejeweled with Kisses. Father Curly.
And
it's brilliant.
time.
Done brilliantly. There you go. 60% win for Polly Clark. No one fell for my Dolly Clark or Dolly Parks, but the couple would win for Niamh Conley. Niamh Conley, I think, is the
having a fucking mare. See, people are struggling.
And that's we're gonna give him a break for 3 minutes. So you get a break now for 3 minutes. We're gonna have a look at the scoreboard. We're gonna get the next questions on in at 30 minutes past. So show them the scoreboard.
Who is top of the class? Vicky Swanton. 10
Got
out
10.
of 10.
Told you, man. Father Clint Power. Second. Oh, Ellis Staunton. I shot JR's in there. The Ballincollig Breeze.
Paul and Niamh are back in. Paul and Niamh also sent me a picture of their pizza. They made it was good. I saw it. Mrs. Doyle's toolbox. Dick Burns Quiz Boy.
Lulu. Father Tom.
And Senior Paula G.
UCC Fencing Pokemon Go team. They all have lovely bottoms. Sammy Adams.
Is it wrong for me to open it? I'm just going to...
Father
Tony
Jen Higgins. Father Ozzy Hines. Father Jessica Dunn. Father Niamh Colligan. Father Quiznas. Father Keane O'Driscoll. Father Liam Munhan. Father Drinkfeck Quiz. Father Mike Roach. Father Avengicorns. Father Shane Freeman. Father Kate O'Donoghue. Father John Ducey. Father Colm Green. Father Niamh Freeman. Father Niall Collins. Right. Start looking at your phones again.
Senior, sorry. Who we got? Colm looks like he's having the time of his life. It's making the quiz so much more enjoyable. It's nice to rethink of old Father Ted references.
Look at your phones. 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 Look at your phones.
Colm, honest to God, I hate to see it. You look more and more like Hitler. That hair is getting ridiculous. Oh, Lord. Oh, please stop. I'm kicking up.
I'm doing the Father Ted reference. When he's stepping the window.
Right. Look at the phones.
30 seconds. There's going to be a very short gap. We'll just do 10 questions. I gotta get rid of my Hitler hair. I'm gonna shave it off. I'm gonna shave my hair. We'll do it live on the thing on Tuesday. We'll do it live on Tuesday. We'll get Gillian to cut it. We'll raise some money. Look at your phones. Questions 5 seconds away.
Paul, no. Sit there. Good luck. This quiz is very hard. Don't with that sort of thing. Too late. 11. Right. Question number, wait for this all load up. What date in July do the gang go on holidays? Also, the Ice Age ended. Galway was liberated from the Indians and Marathon becomes Snickers. It's an easy one. Is it the 15th, the 19th, the 12th, or the 17th?
God, I hope this is right.
Robert O'Mara. Breathe, Colm, breathe. This gets brought up.
Right. I know the answer, but no, I'm always thinking with these things, like sometimes it moves. It moves. 19th.
51% saying 19th.
I just hope. Yeah. Keep going. That was the only fear I had me there.
Ted persuades the suicidal Father Kevin not to jump off a ledge. At which year's conference for priests was it? Oh, which year? Yeah, 95, 97, 96, or 98.
It's called the conference is called "It's Great Being a Priest." it's great being a priest in whatever the year. Great being a priest 98. Great being a priest 76.
This is yep.
That's a tough one. This will separate everyone up now.
22, 29, 22.
It's like my heart rate right now. Beep, beep, beep. beep, beep, up and down. I'm like Father Stone waiting in a coma.
22%, 98 was the correct answer.
Scraping a priest 98.
Where does Funland take place?
Easy one.
Is it the farm, GA grounds, the field, or the cliffs? Nice, easy. That's very easy for people.
If you don't get 100%, if you do not get this one right, just stop. Just stop now.
We should be getting 100% here now.
If you didn't get it, you're doing it for fun, and we appreciate you joining. Leave me 100%. Oh 82. Who thought it was on in the cliffs? Lobby of the Savoy.
People are now going, oh my god, this is way too hard.
Fun.
I came for fun.
The field and crossed out today, Funland. It's even on the sign. Right. Oh my god.
14. What song does Dougal sing? I'm guessing that should be sing. While spending the night with Jack's coffin in Grant Unto Him Eternal Rest. Was it Karma Chameleon, Come On Eileen, The Safety Dance, or Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Paul Hurley. Did we do one in the East Village as well? Did we do a Father Ted party in the East Village?
I think we did.
Sounds familiar, but I don't remember doing a 90s night out there.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I remember being dressed as a priest a lot.
Especially around schools. I don't know why.
87% Karma Chameleon is the correct answer. Well done. That was
there's priests watching this. I'm sorry. Question 15, quick.
In Flight into Terror, why is Father O'Shea is disqualified from the Why I Should Get the Parachute essay competition? He got his housekeeper pregnant. He had a spelling mistakes. He did a drawing instead. He didn't finish when told.
Oh, we did one in Soho. No, we didn't.
Did you? No, we didn't.
I remember doing one in Soho.
I
was already dressed as a priest in Soho. I know. I was Elvis. I was an Elvis priest who married people in a chapel of love.
66% said he did a drawing instead.
No, he didn't finish in time. He was also the priest that wanted to know, would he be given less marks for spelling mistakes? And he also know, can I do it on my laptop? Can I do it on my laptop? And he was still doing it on his laptop. And Father Ted then said to him, you didn't finish on time. Unfortunately, you're disqualified. And then he slammed the laptop lid down.
Oh, see, these are tough. 16. Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze is an alcoholic something sleeping aid. What flavor is it? Is it strawberry? Guessing that should be strawberry.
Yeah.
Chocolate, banana.
I put this through a spelling thingy and it didn't come up with that.
Strawberry.
The spell check in Open Office is atrocious, and there's none in that thingy that you gave me. The one, what's the one? Office Suite.
Yeah,
there's no spell check in that at all.
38%, 40% chocolate.
Dreamy,
21.
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze is an alcoholic chocolatey sleeping aid.
Ooh. 17. What book does Ted borrow and return to Father Seamus Fitzpatrick, avid collector of Nazi memorabilia? Was it The Stand, Misery, The Shining, or It?
Pat.
Please stop. Colm is now being removed from the stream.
People still love pointing out my spelling mistakes. It's a thing for them now. I hope you're happy.
You make it too easy for 82.
Unfortunately, I can't see it. Who does your spell check? Eventbrite. I just explained.
And Paul Cusson spent Eventbrite wrong.
Idiot. But I forgive you. I turned the other cheek.
18. Whoop.
It was the shitting. Did you skip one?
Yeah, it went to 2. Ted goes to the mainland to collect money he won on a bet. How much did he win? Was it £200, £250, £300, or £150?
You have to know this. And when Dougal goes into the police station, he's asking for steak and chips. This is I don't think you understand. This is a police station. I believe not. I haven't seen Father Ted. I'd say I haven't seen the last time I saw it was up in Ennis.
55%, £200. That is the correct answer. Well done. Question 19. During Lent on Craggy Island, Ted hides Jack's alcohol supply where? Is it the garden shed, in a boat at sea, the picnic area, or at the cliffs of Moher?
I love the way you said Moher.
Moher.
The cliffs of Moher. Moher.
Have
you been to the cliffs of Moher?
And I can actually picture it. The bad photoshopping job. 63%. Cliffs of Moher is the correct answer. 20. We're going to take a break now, Colm, after this.
Yeah.
How many questions do we have?
There's 65.
Loads. What is the name of the song Doctor? Father Dick Byrne and Father Cyril MacDuff entered Eurosong in 96. Is it You Dirty English Bastards? Miracle is Mine. Drums of Africa are calling, or sha la 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 la.
Pat, believe it or not, they're all in. They're all in.
I remember thinking the back forward.
I had to have paused that a million times, I think, to laugh at it. But there's a great gag. The sha la 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 song, right?
Yeah.
Is sung by a band that are also named on the front of a magazine that's a piss take of Hot Press. It's called Rock Cupboard. So instead of a magazine called Hot Press, he reads a cover, and I think they're called Death Pigs or something like that. And the name of their song is Sha La 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 Death Pigs.
64% of Miracle is Mine is the correct answer. Right, we're going to have a break, Colm.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit longer. We're going to give people a chance. We're going to start the next ones at 45 minutes past or quarter to the hour. So 45 minutes past or quarter to.
Vicky
Swanton.
20 out of 20.
And Father Clint Powers still keeping up. I knew him once. I knew a Father Clint Power. Deirdre F is 100 points behind, which is one question in the difference. It just shows you Vicky Swanton really knows her Father Ted.
You couldn't be Googling them.
There's no chance you could Google those. You either know them or you don't, especially to get the points that she's getting as the answering of it. Like,
that's ridiculous. Vicky Swanton. Nerd.
Just sitting there with like Father Ted heads cut off and stuck onto like bodies around the room. And she's talking like,
I'm going for more cans. Anya, that's the way we roll. I said,
that's the way we roll.
I don't drink, but I just said, like, cheers. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
I don't think they're enormously difficult. I've thrown in a couple of easy ones.
No, Colm.
Do you think they're bad?
They're difficult, but there's a few easy ones in there as well.
Yeah, there's a few easy ones as well. Come on, get over yourselves.
I think that, imagine you, how'd you get on the quiz? I got 2 wrong. Where'd you place? 50th. That Vicky Swanton.
Oh, look, Walter Pendini now is in the course. Jesus, lads, this is deadly. You even took the R out of Murphy.
Nice, Lotus. At least I'm making the top 500 in this quiz. Yes, Claire Fitzgerald.
Easy to do when there's only 200 involved, like, but still.
The indoor kites. They're a regular quiz team. They said, this is our quiz. I'd say they're finding indoor kites, or somebody from the indoor kites, let us know how you're feeling about this. Ellen Daly, you said, you think you'd do well in this. These questions are very good. Impossible, but good. And that's from Jenny O'Sullivan. They're very difficult. This is for the true Father Ted. We don't make things.
This is for Father Ted fans. This is for people who think they know it all. You know, those people that go like, sure, I've seen every Father Ted 70 times.
Rachel is asking, what are you doing on Friday? So, Rachel, you might have missed it. This from now on, our Fridays are going to be Pat and Colm's Friday night quiz. So it's going to be a Friday night quiz. It's going to be pretty much general knowledge, and then we might throw in a random round of pictures of.
We might do a spinny wheel where we pick a round at random or something. I don't know. For each week.
As I said, we want to kind of make it pretty general, and then we'll do a themed quiz like such. then a week as well, because we feel that the themed quizzes kind of isolate people when they want to have a quiz on a Friday night.
And they just want to come in. Some of them are working and they just want to come in and put their feet up after a long week of work. Some people are not working and they just want to put their feet up again every night. They don't know what day it is, but they're just happy enough that there's a quiz on and they want to do it. And then a load of people are asking us for individual quizzes. And again, there's not huge numbers in some of the quizzes, but we still want to do them and keep everyone happy. So we've got a list. I've got a Brooklyn Nine-Nine one done. I've got a Father Ted one done. I've got
Tiger King.
US Office, Tiger King. There's a Tiger King coming up very, very well.
Tiger King one. I'd love to do a Tiger King one. I just want to see Colm dressed as a Tiger King.
I've got all the costumes. The hillbilly teethers arriving on Tuesday from Amazon. I decided to get the hillbilly teeth. I'm actually going to paint tattoos onto myself. I'm going to make a video first beforehand. I'm trying to get myself a cuddly toy.
I will dress as Carol Baskin.
If you do the Carol Baskin thing, that would be fabulous. And I can pretend to hate you. You know what you could actually do on the night? Is I can ask the questions and you could try and answer some. If you wanted, you could partake as a contestant.
That could be good.
Beat Pat. And there you go.
We were thinking of doing that Friday as well, where you could come on and try and beat Colm, and we bring on one random people. We're making Friday more entertainment. So entertainment is going to be.
We're thinking about having a studio audience. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I think I've figured out a way of doing it. So
it's on a Eurovision theme. That is one as well.
That is on the list. In fact, it has been written. I've got 60 questions for the Eurovision, and it was done for us. So all of them will be correct. So not like when I do them.
In Philadelphia,
it is on the list. They will be all popping up, and we're going to release a list of them, and we're going to try and find and place them so that you'll see and you'll be able to make a plan ahead. You don't have to do all of them. You could just do them because you like them, and it might give you a good opportunity to go off and say, listen, I like the US Office. I might rewatch it again, and then you got 9 seasons to watch in the next 5 weeks. That kind of thing, like, you know. They were very, 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 very dark blue. Peace.
Right, you got about a minute and a half.
Minute and a half.
Roy Brown's liking my Mac.
I have a list actually of the quizzes I've started writing down.
We might do a
Tiger King, Star Wars, cartoon quiz, Always Sunny, Marvel Universe, Netflix, a Disney quiz, Office quiz, Brooklyn Nine-Nine quiz. I even have quizzes written for the young offenders. I don't care if there's enough people interested. We will run a quiz about anything.
I was saying, the Star Wars one, May the 4th. May the 4th.
Yeah, Monday, May the 4th. That's actually Monday week. That's the next team quiz. Look at your phones, 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 look at your phones.
Are you ready for more difficult questions you cannot answer?
Wait till you see the last 5 that I tacked on at the end.
Oh Lord.
That's why
there's the Gilmore Girls quiz.
Oh, believe it or not, a lot of people have asked me before for a Gilmore Girls quiz. I don't know if there's a lot of interest in it. It might have to be just one of us do it. It's a lot of work.
Friends quiz. Get out of it, Michael.
Look at your phones. Do you want to get sued?
And
10 seconds, Pat.
10 seconds. From when? What?
Back then.
From where? Now.
5 seconds from now.
But you said 10 seconds there, 5 seconds ago.
Cool.
21. You can do these.
Thanks. Pat, you can rate the questions. The Holy Stone of Clan Rickard was briefly upgraded to what status by the Vatican? Was it a Class 3 relic, a Class 4 relic, or a Class 2 relic? It was upgraded to that status for a small period of time, but how long was it? Or not how long was it? Which one was it? Which So this is what purgatory feels like, is what Dave O'Flynn says. Yes, if you don't know the questions, yeah, it's all going to be more difficult. So, the Holy Stone of Clan Rickard was only upgraded to a Class 2 relic.
Oh.
It didn't involve actually one from the Vatican coming out to test it. It was only just local bishops.
22.
The Ormond is a bar, a cinema, a shop, or a coffee shop. The Ormond, is it a bar, a cinema, a shop, or a coffee shop? That was a real location. It even had the Ormond written above it. And it's gone now. It's knocked down.
Easy.
It should have been preserved. As far as I know, it should have been preserved. It's been knocked down.
Making flats for people.
More flats. For Chinatown. They're opening up at Chinatown. 88% of you got it right. The Ormond is a cinema.
Is that what this sort of thing?
22 23. How high does the bet get between Dick and Ted on the outcome of the all priests stars in their eyes look-alike competition? So how high does the bet get? It's an easy one. You have to get this one. It's one of the funniest moments on television. 20, 10, 5, or 25 pounds. You want to bet?
We've longer break next time, so I can make a gin.
Yes, there's low. We're going to give you a longer break now in the middle here.
And you can make 2 gins either.
There's only 2 more rounds after this. One's got 10 questions and one has got... there's 3 more rounds after this.
Oh,
This is round 3.
43% said £5.
£5.
£5.
It is the right answer. Question 24. In total, how many priests are lost in Ireland's largest lingerie department? I hear this is Ireland's lingerie. For fuck's sake.
Colm.
There is more answers there.
I would. Send me that Excel sheet.
I will send you that Excel sheet. There is more answers in that Excel sheet.
See, you checked them.
I checked it. I watched the whole scene and I had to watch them all diving out the door. What a waste of a question.
And it was a good one too. For one of the best scenes ever.
Yeah. I've got the most boring voice, Ted. I was playing with the strap and it hit me in the eye. Here we go. Now all the funny answers.
Hey! Wouldn't be a quiz without a 100%. Knew it too. See, Bethley's like, I knew it. But she's not. She's
I'll still get it wrong. After no swearing, what is the second rule in the picnic spot? Is it no tree climbing, no single women, no ball games, or no paddling? One of those is the correct answer as to the second rule of the no picnic spot. And I think all of them are rules of the picnic spot. It's the air cell one all over again. It is. These things happen. That there is answers in there because I watched it. I watched the scene to make sure.
You're lying to me. And lies make baby Jesus Christ.
Oh, after all of the nice stuff that I tried to make up for you earlier on when you were making a big huge mistake.
No, I can have a go off, you know.
I think I don't think it's no ball games. I actually think it's no paddling, if I remember correctly.
I think it's no tree climbing. No paddling.
No paddling. Yeah. But there's no water, there's no grass, and there's no trees. It's the burn, like, you know.
26.
Imagine the broken ankles playing soccer out there. Ted suggests that they watch a film starring Gene Hackman in order to get ideas to save Father Maguire. When he's on the milk float. So what film was it that he's suggested they watch with Gene Hackman? And it was no help, by the way. Is it The Package, The French Connection, A Bridge Too Far, or The Poseidon Adventure?
Ooh.
Father Robert Perry said to say that the priesthood would suit the two of you. Cry and shame, lads, because I think you'd rock it.
Thanks, Father Robert Perry. You're welcome.
Bobby Perry. Unbelievable.
Bobby.
It sounds like the name of a guy who sings songs in Vegas, like, you know. Next up, you look good tonight. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tornav.
Yeah. And Poseidon Adventure is the correct answer.
Gene Hackman is a priest. Handratties make what item? Do they make? This is a tough one. Handcuffs, tea bags, ear clamps, or vision test charts?
Hello to Ronan Leonard. Ronan Leonard. Hey, lads.
Hey, lads. Handcuffs, tea bags, ear clamps, or vision test charts? Handratties.
I'm going to go with D. I'd say I'm wrong, though.
You're wrong, because Carlsberg are the ones that sponsor the vision test charts. Because they've got drink. Written. Ear clamps. It's they're crow protection ear clamps. They're you can't steal them off their face. Handratties, ear clamps.
28.
While Ted is sorting the mass roster, what time does he think Jack would be unhappy to do, as it would be too early? Is it 6:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 9 p.m., or 4 p.m.? They're all... Any one of those could be right. Everyone's going, for heck.
Well, would Jack ever do a mass? I don't think they ever showed him.
Yes, but that was the whole point. He goes, I'll put you down for the mass, No, that's probably too early. Is it? He's like, would you be able to cover the? No.
Ooh, look at that.
I think it's the 6:30 mass. I think actually the majority got it right. If I remember correctly, it's the 6:30 mass. Yeah.
29.
Father Hernandez from Cuba stayed with the lads at the beginning of the Passion of Saint Tibulus. But what board game were they playing? What's it? Your country is very beautiful. Is it Cluedo, Go for Broke, Game of Life, or Guess Who? And the fact is, when I think of all those being played, every one of them is in my head on the table. And I can imagine them all playing it. Like, oh yeah, it was Go for Broke. That's the most unusual one I can think of. Oh yeah, it was Game of Life. We had to spin the middle thing.
Was it Game of Life? I think it was Game of Life. It had the spinning thing.
No. It was Cluedo. 72% of them got it right. He gave him a VCR when he was leaving. You don't like Cluedo, no?
Never played it.
Really?
Never played Cluedo. I have played the rest. 30.
Mr. Miyagi and which other movie character appear in Father Ted's presentation of cultural diversity, the slideshow? Not a racist. Is it Odd Job, Kato, Random Task, or Sulu? Random Task is still my favorite one. What a that was the simplest. It's the simplest one you could think of. Like, I mean, they called him Odd Job in the Bond films, and then in Austin Powers they called him Random Task, and the guy looks exactly the same. Like, 43% got it right from the Inspector Clouseau. It is Kato from Pink Panther.
Right, 30. Are we taking a break?
Yeah, we're having a break.
On a break. We were on a break. Right, we're going to be starting the next round. Vicky Swan, 27. She's dropped the ball. She got 3 wrong.
What happened there? She probably got the 8 priests one wrong.
Or Clint Power got it wrong. But SP Bell.
Like, it's amazing. 3 of them dropped 3 questions each.
Oh, third. That's a new team.
Oh, I know third place. I expected them.
Oh, that's relations of yours, is it?
It is.
I can't afraid to say that it's a sister-in-law.
Everyone's like, fix.
It is a fix. You probably sold her the answer.
If you think I'm fixing this quiz, then you don't know me. You really don't know me.
And the spelling, if you'd sent it to...
If you think I'm fixing this quiz...
There's wrong spelling. Ming the Merciless.
Ming the Merciless also appeared in the film, but yeah, he wasn't one of the answers I gave to you.
He was one of the other ones.
Just you had options. You saw one.
We ban you again, Kieran, on accident. Bethany, delighted. I got the 8 priests question right. Well done, Colm.
Father Perry says he doesn't play Cluedo because it references to unlawful death without confession. Wow. Fair enough.
What? I did not know that.
I think that's a wind up there now. To be fair, that's not true. If you think that's real, no, get out of it. There's no Father Perry. Father Perry Como.
Father Chewy Louie.
Father Louie. Are we Hank Tree?
What is this? A spelling quiz for Collins? Yes, it is.
We could do a spelling quiz and have it about 90210.
I got a question where there was only one answer wrong.
Is there any sports quiz?
Any hope for a sports quiz? Yes.
We could do a sports quiz, yeah. I think that'd be good on a Sunday, know your sport kind of a thing. That'd be a nice Sunday afternoon one. Know your sport. Know your sport. Sport. Know your place. There's no sport at the moment, so.
Yeah. Right, so you got about, we give people a little bit more time, Colm.
5 minutes. We're going to 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes from now, we're going to start at exactly 10 o'clock. And that means we're at the halfway point. We're doing well. We flew through the first 30 questions, so we're doing okay. There's still 35 questions to go. We will be finished at just after 10:30. So that's still a good night's entertainment for people out there. They're probably cursing the screen. I'm going to have to make them easier in the future for any of these questions because evidently people didn't do their homework. They weren't listening at mass, as far as I'm concerned. You weren't listening at mass. This is the thing where you come in and your parents ask you, oh, here we go. You're going to have to skip a little bit into it because there's quite a lot of clanid, and no doubt she will sue us if she hears too much of her clanid. No, go back. Make sure you get in the logo. Well, that was all part of it. So here we go, guys. We're going to show it to you.
I can't do the logo because the logo's at the start.
Yeah, but there's a little bit. All right, yeah. You can go back to the logo later on.
All right, so we'll just go. I'll show you the logo. Where are we at here? I'm going to skip forward to it a bit. Basically, looks this. We made this when?
So yeah, 10 years ago when we made the Savoy, as you were coming into we ran a Father Ted night in a nightclub, in a big, huge 1,000-person nightclub, and we sold it all. We sold about 1,200 tickets for the thing. And when you came in the door, you were met with Mark O'Sullivan, who was dressed with hairy hands on a chair, smoking a cigarette, listening to music really loud. And then you went up the stairs. It was a kind of there was a staircase, and it was a tunnel. So what we did is we filled it with hundreds of pictures of goats all the way up the stairs, and we decided to make a tourism video for the tunnel of goats. This is the tourism video that played that night. It has never been seen online ever. It's just pictures of goats with heart wipes, declamations.
Goats. Welcome to the Tunnel of Goats, where we love goats a hell of a lot more than you. Here on Craggy Island, we have the only known tunnel of goats in the world. Here, we can tell you all about those beautiful creatures, all 450 million of the gorgeous bastards. Did you know that goats are very sociable creatures and can often be found hanging out and keeping it real? Another great fact is that goats' heart rates are between 70 and 135 beats per minute. I'd say they're up at 135 when they're doing it. Did you know that the act of giving birth is called kidding? No joke! The female goat can give birth up to 5 or 6 times a year, but she's not crying about it though, because she's got no tear ducts. While China has the most people in the world, it also has the largest goat population, with over 170 million of them. That's a lot of goats, China. Goats are very agile and can jump over 5 feet. Also, did you know that Abraham Lincoln's sons had 2 goats that lived with them in the White House?
We couldn't write any more after that because we were laughing so
We hope you think so too. Goodbye now.
And then there's just a whole load of videos of goats falling over.
If you didn't laugh your arse off coming into the Savoy that night and get your money's worth, if you didn't get your money's worth after just walking in the door up and gone up the stairs, you weren't even into the nightclub. We had all Funland. We had all Funland made. We had the signs made. We had 2 fellas at the front door.
I'm trying to get through to priest chat. Get off the line, Paul McGrath. The priest chat. We'd love to play the priest chat theme, but we get hung, drawn, and quartered, as they say.
We're trying to keep our noses clean. Many of you might know we're trying to keep our noses clean.
Also, people, I just noticed today. I'm about 95 people away from 1,000 subscriptions on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you just press that subscribe button there and then hit the bell. Also, that means you'll get a notification.
Paul Cusson. The kids just walked in and this minute I'm looking at.
What happened here? What has just happened? Oh! Participation limit reached. Payment didn't go through. You're joking me, Colm. Sweet Lord Jesus. Anything that could go wrong today has gone wrong.
Pat, you can't be fucking joking me here.
Whoa! It just switched up. I was like, what the hell's going on? Hold up a second.
Before anything, download the participation data.
No, I'll just do this.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
Why?
I'm just gonna go. It was lovely. It was very nice.
Great while it was here, lads.
I'll see you Tuesday.
Colm keeps your newest one, so we're all right.
Yeah, but does it keep the data? Is it starting again? I'm gonna have to add everyone's score together at the end, haven't I?
Oh my Lord! They switched it off and on again.
Father Perry has told us not to take the Lord's name in vain. Sorry.
I'm just going to throw up something there instead of that.
That's my mood. All right. Okay, what's happening there, Pat?
Right. So, our monthly subscription ended 30 seconds ago, and it didn't automatically update.
Oh, you have to actually set auto updates yourself.
Probably do.
You do. They don't subscribe you to it. Right.
So, your account was downgraded. Oh my lord, lads.
Okay, I'm going to log into it there as well. I'm going to download the crow data while you're doing that.
Do.
My God, I'm just not up for this at all. Oh, you're on a basic account.
It switched us. How do I upgrade?
No, the fact is the top 3 are live. Participation data is reached.
But once we upgrade, we should be fine.
Consider upgrading your plan or get rid of people. Right.
Are you in my system now, Colm?
Yeah.
Right. I'll let you add it. So
I'll just download the crowd rankings.
Why won't it?
You can't export it until you've paid for it.
But how do I pay for it?
Up the top where it says basic.
Yes.
Click the basic thing, and then you'll be brought to the new plans. Then you click the upgrade plan button for the one that you want.
Nope. Oh, by clicking my name.
Where the little button where it says basic.
Yeah. Edit plans.
My God, this is just a shit show from the start.
Probably one of the only subscription services that doesn't automatically rip money out of your account. Jesus Lord. Sorry, I cursed again.
Would you consider going for the convention plan all the time? Monthly, yearly, do you know what I mean?
Give me a second there now.
We'll do that next month. Right. This is just...
It's fine, because I can't click on it here.
Is there a raffle going on?
Yes.
It was already done. It's 11.
Wrong.
My sister-in-law won it. Raffle the goat while you're waiting.
Change plan. Press the button. Nothing's happening. Upgrade.
I think I've got something just popped in my neck.
Colm, can you just go into there because it's not working for me?
What am I doing?
Go in, use my card, use my payment system, upgrade us.
Private mail.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm in there. Wait a second. Were you messaging me?
In the StreamYard private chat.
Okay.
This is just... this is a catastrophe after catastrophe. There's always something going on.
I'm not going to say that, Roy Brown.
Everything's going wrong tonight. We really do apologize. This is just... It's very silly. All these things happen in one go. And they really are like things beyond our control, things we don't see and things we don't notice. And they just happen like, I mean...
Why?
Okay, Pat,
Yes.
I'm just going to use my one there.
I'm just letting Colm do whatever. I think Colm's paying with his own card there.
I am.
Come on, Colm.
Will I get the invoice? The invoice is going to go to you, so you're going to have to. I'm going to have to. I'll invoice you for it then.
Jeez. And by the way, big nice goat there. Anyone for and for an intro, no? It's the quiz. You know it's live because their subscription doesn't go through.
Oh, I used the wrong card. Oh my god!
I'm out of here. Good luck. I have to go into the comments see what people are saying because I was in there. You wouldn't get this carry on with them. You wouldn't. Father Murphy's Law. I like that one. You're among friends, lads. It's all good.
If some people are new here, they must think we're just awfully unprofessional.
Like, Colm, what are the chances of that happening?
Paid. It's gone through.
Your account was... Right, what do I do?
Close it, right? Now, refresh the page.
No, I'm just going to go back.
Basic.
I have just refresh. Participant limit reached.
It said it went through.
Lies, Colm. What did you buy?
I'm going to have to check now if it came out of my account.
No, you get an email there now from EAB going, you just paid this much money. Are you sure?
My account, they blocked it.
My
God. they blocked it.
You just press the Y button, isn't it?
They blocked it. Right, I'm going to try one more time.
Don't.
My card is still in there. I know why.
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah, but that's my card in there.
Yeah, I'll do it there. Is that your card? Does your card column end with 0767?
It does, yeah, but I'm after changing it now again by mistake.
So can I just buy one now? People look at us going, what are these guys doing?
I'm going to do it. Update payment. All right, I never actually pressed the pay button. That's what it was. I just thought it said very good. Right, pay.
Oh, lads.
Yes, there you go. It's done. My God almighty.
Oh, lads, I'm going back into here. Hold up.
My experience is still live.
And we're on the wrong question, but I can skip to the question that we're on.
Oh, let me download the crowd rankings first.
But we still have all the answers in there. So
I'm still downloading it.
Oh, lads, jeez. Jeez Louise. Nearly caught me there, Father Perry.
Jeez Louise. Right.
Yeah, people say you can't write this. Shh. You can't. What question are we on, Colm?
Oh, it's 31. We're back. No, 41, isn't it? We're back after the... No, so we're on 31. No, 31. We've done the first 30 questions. You're on 41.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to... Because we're both pressing... No, you get out of there now, Colm.
Oh, sorry, Pat. Covering up your arse there. 37 comments there in the background. What are ye like? Awkward. Mine showing code isn't right. Oh, my Lord almighty.
Somebody's just
right, the code should work again. The code should work again. Refresh.
Code. Oh, no. Hold up. It's a different code, Colm.
Oh, my Lord almighty. Jesus, Marion, save us. Can we put the old code back in?
Yeah.
Will this be part of the quiz? Yes, it is. It's testing us anyway. I'll tell you that. It's testing us.
Oh my lord. I've changed the code there, so everybody should be able to refresh and get back in using the same code. You're all in there. It's all working here anyway, people are saying.
If you have been booted, the same code will work again now. So you get back in using the same code.
I'm still in with the same code, guys. Yeah. The software, would you believe, changed the code?
Oh my lord. Pat, I'm nearly going to rip off the little white thing.
Just play the
Pat,
fucking quiz.
Pat, it's God. It's God.
Back in Clearburn. Kieran K, try logging in again. Same thing again. Same email, same code.
Crowd.live, enter the code. It should bring you back to exactly where you were.
Robert Amaro, we can never mention that again.
This isn't as bad as the Harry Potter quiz. It's not.
No.
Everything's working fine, bar Eventbrite and us not paying our bills. And us not paying our bills. Which
sorted, L&D sorted. So log back in. We're going to wait for everybody. We're going to lift through this.
Points are gone to 0, just a heads up. Don't worry.
We've all your points exported.
I downloaded all your points. And if it is 0, just refresh. No matter what happens, I've got all your points backed up. I just downloaded them. Remember? Go back there. I just download the crowd participations.
Unless I think my house could possibly go on fire now. That's the only other thing now that could go wrong, I'd say.
Your internet was paying the dicky earlier on as well, like.
I don't know, Colm. Have you paid your electricity bill?
I remember we were doing a quiz there the other day as well, and my electricity went. So I got into the car and I started driving.
I'm only seeing. Oh yeah, I think we've the right amount of players in, do we? I think that's right. Everybody in? Anybody having problems? I just want to make sure. Was the money resting in combat? No, I think we have the right amount of people in. I just want somebody to say, "Oh, problems." Lads, wasn't this worth the money at all? Watching the two of us sweat.
I was actually able to solve a problem, though, to be fair. I got in there and I solved it.
Did? And I suckered you into paying. Yeah, looks, the points didn't come back. It will come back, Beth, promise.
And yes. I've got them downloaded. I'll add all your scores send in the end.
Patricia Mulholland, 0. It should refresh. It should. Right, we're going to kick off. Look at your phones, look at your phones, look at the phones. So, as I said, that question's been up there for a while, so you probably could have Googled it. So let's see how he did. We're expecting 100% here. How early are the lads in bed to avoid talking to Father Stone? Is it 7:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m., or 6:30 p.m.?
I actually do need to take off the collar. I'm sweating.
I'm amazed you've had it on that long. You hate even having a top button open. Probably wasn't open anyway, was it?
I just ripped it a bit there to give it a bit of air.
Oh, there we go. No, it looks like people weren't Googling or cheating. It is.
It's 6:30 p.m. No, it's 7:30. There you
go. 32. In the hospital, what color pajamas does Father Stone wear? Is it red, grey, white, blue?
Of course, none of the colors match.
No. Oh, Lord. Let us know if your points come back, people. Just let you know.
I'm going to jump in there, actually. I'm going to check and see if the points do come back. So you keep asking away there.
I will indeed. Oh, Colm, what else could go wrong? I
don't know. I actually don't. I can't think of anything else that could go wrong. I really can't.
Last time we're dressing up as priests anyway. 47% said blue. Red. Points are there. Yay. 33. Ted narrowly avoids being sent to an island off Suriname, where the two tribes have been knocked shit out of each other since what year? 1807, 1907, 1857, or 1888?
They've been kicking the shit out of each other.
People are saying the points are back. The points are back. As I said, it just does a refresh. It looks back and says everything. So, thanks, people. What are the chances? I can't believe that. I'm sorry. What the hell's going on? 36% said 1907. Well done. Correct answer. 34. What age does Henry Sellers claim to be? Is it 34, 37, 39, or 35? Seriously, I've never been so close to drinking alcohol in my life, I'd say, these last couple of weeks.
You're cracking open the sacramental wine, yeah?
Oh my God. Let's wait for the points. 51%. 37, well done. 35. What Roddy Doyle book does Ted display on the table to impress Polly Clark? Is it The Shining, The Commitments, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, or Ulysses?
I forgot to change the question. I forgot to get rid of the word Roddy Doyle.
I know.
See, when I wrote this quiz, I wrote it for
single
answer table quiz. So when I copied and pasted it in, I just copied in the question and the answer, and then I was like, oh, I just got to come up with 4 or 3 other books. Here we go, Sean Boyle, hilarious. People still got it wrong.
Oh,
look at that, 69% still only got it. So you know what? It still proves to be a question that I gave people a clue and they didn't pick up on it. I unintentionally gave you a clue.
Sister Imelda is also referred to by what nickname? Is it Sisterhood, Twisted Sister, None Better, or the Blue Nun?
Should be an easy
Shout
one.
to Alan Doyle. I remember having a sip of sherry.
I remember having a sip of sherry, father. And 35. 37.
59%. Blue Nun. Yes. 37. How much does Jack leave Ted and Dougal between them in his will? Is it quarter of a million, half a million, 1 million, 2 million? Did you have a sip of sherry as well, Colm? A quarter. Okay, Jack said it. Quarter.
You really, really shouldn't be coming at me right now.
I have to have a go at somebody. Can't have a go at the customers.
Yes, you can. I'm always doing it.
55% said half a million. That is the correct answer. 38. What is the name of the stump the gang visit on holidays in the caravan? Is it St. Billy's, St. Fred's, St. Owen's, or St. Kevin's?
To be fair, any of those names sound like they could be the name of the stump, like. Except for St. Fred's. You couldn't get away with no Fred. It wouldn't be Fred's, would it?
Billy's is rounder at the top.
Billy's is rounder at the top. Sure, how would you know?
82% St. Kevin's.
It is St. Kevin's stump.
I think
It's near the Magic Road.
I think it was easy. 39. What was confusingly played as Ireland's national anthem? Easy one. I Believe I Can Fly, Ghost Town, My Lovely Horse, or the theme from Shaft?
What is this?
23% said Shaft. It's Ghost Town. Now for national anthem. He's only one record. 40.
Got one in the car.
In what African country did Father Austin Purcell work? Is that Father Austin Purcell?
What's your favorite type of humming noise?
Is it Nigeria, Ethiopia, Kenya, or Uganda?
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to games or something. I'm gonna have to get into a game where I have to shoot things or something afterwards.
Smash up the house. Go and destroy the garage.
No, I just organized it.
All across the board there. Nigeria. That's a correct answer. Number 41. Boop.
Oh, you just keep going.
Go for that, there you.
Dougal nearly gives one of the three bishops a heart attack when he gives a loud yell after finding out what film is on TV. Is it Aliens, Jurassic Park, Speed, or Gremlins? Colm makes a spelling mistake, piss taken out of him for the rest of the night. Pat forgets to pay for the software. Nothing is said. Colm leaves him alone because he's sound. Colm goes in and pays for the software. Colm goes in and pays.
Reaps all the benefits. 71% said Aliens.
They're right, it is.
Yes.
Jurassic Park was not the one. I thought people would get tripped up, but 71% didn't fall for the trick. Keep going. 42. Sorry, I was 72. What is the name of the overzealous groundskeeper in the picnic area? Is it Gleason, Deegan, Benson, or Hudgens? Groundskeeper Gleason, Deegan, Benson, or Hudgens? One of those fours, right? Bishops love sci-fi. They do. Moira Riley, no, she gave me a good laugh there. Well done. 68% went for Benson. It is indeed Benson. It's the correct answer. Well done. 68% of you get points there. 43. An obscure B-side entry from which country is the basis of My Lovely Horse? So which country's is the melody from My Lovely Horse? Their previous B-side entry. Was it Denmark, Sweden, Norway, or the Netherlands? Every one of those are possible answers as far as most people are concerned right now.
Some serious... these questions are ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, I've used these at a small quiz before and people got them all right.
What are you saying, people?
There's loons out there, like. Norway, 46%. Is the right answer. Well done. No surprise there. What film saw the Lovely Girls 95 winner stripped of her title? I apologize that I had to make up some of these names. Is it Driving Miss Daisy Crazy, Stallion Farm, Boldfinger, or Young Buns?
But what if I came at you like this? Ah! What if I came at you like this?
But the priest who says this name, don't show the answer just yet. The priest who says the name is the shoddy fella, you know, like shoddy work. Cowboy's head.
Cowboy's head.
What happened to Lovely Girl from 95? Well, she was in a film called Stallion Farm. It's just the way he says Stallion Farm. I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Well, she was in a film called Stallion Farm. Stallion Farm is the correct answer. 45 if you got it right. 45% if you got it right. What is Matty Hislop allergic to? Now you're going, who's Matty Hislop? Well, he's the guy with his hand in a toaster. Is it rabbits, sheep, dogs, or cats? Rabbits, sheep, dags, or cats? Matty Hislop is allergic to one of those. You're told to the Matty Hislop hotline. What was it, £200 to get the package for the...
What was it?
There was when he rang the hotline for the Lenten hotline.
Ooh, 31% says sheep, 38% say cats. I shouldn't have said the C word in front of the dog.
It is cat. 38% of them got it right. Matty Hislop is allergic to cats. He's a strange fellow.
6.
Sister Assumptus sounds an air horn to wake the lads. Dougal claims he's never seen this time on the clock before. What time does he claim he's never seen? Is it 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m., or 3 a.m.? Ted, holding the clock, looking at it. There's a scene where Ted or Dougal claims that he's being chased by spiders in his dream, but on the counter beside him, on his bedside locker, there is a toy spider. So he's been dreaming about the things that is on his bedside locker. 49% if you got it right. It is 5 a.m. Well done.
Well done. 47.
Father Jack contracts hairy hand syndrome, level 6 out of a maximum possible what? So on the scale of hairy hands, what is the highest level of hairy hands you can get? So is it 12, 15, 10, or 8? He's on level 6. What? On the scale is the highest you can get of hairy hens. They call it Jurassic Park. I love that. The old farm, the old house I did for the hairy hen fellas, Jurassic Park.
Oh, look at that.
Well, 32% are wrong because 41% of you knew it's 12. He was halfway there, 6 out of 12. It was reversible at that stage. 48, the blind, that's supposed to be blind. The blind priest who Ted accuses of throwing paper balls at him was actually laughing at what? So the blind, we're waiting now for you to catch up with the thing. Is it hello, Faulty Towers, Only Fools and Horses, or Mr. Bean?
As soon as you've said the answer, it just came to me.
The answer should give it away to you because it's more funny if you think about it. The fact is, like, there is no speech at all.
Oh, look at that.
Anyone who watches Mr. Bean and is blind would probably not. It would miss a lot of the visual gags. 90% of them being visual gags. 63% of you got to write Mr. Bean. That makes it even funnier. One of the nuns actually was the people throwing it is Pauline. Because she's not in the episode, they decided to include her. When Ted is dreaming of himself in an episode of Ballykiss Angel, telling Assumpta that he's going to leave the priesthood for her, just as they start to kiss, Dougal wakes Ted simply to offer him what? Is it a unicorn, a carrot, a peanut, or a banana?
Brian Murphy, an audio recording of Mr. Bean is fucking genius. It is Brian Murphy, isn't it? It's the small things that you see. Let's have a look.
My brother's in. He says the Pope loves cats. He's a cataholic. 71% of you, yeah, peanut is the correct answer because there was a peanut in his dream. Someone was dressed up as a peanut in his dream. Question 50, the last one, and then we're going to do we've got, how many we got left? Yeah. What was the money Ted bet on Chris the sheep actually for? So what was the money supposed to be used for, but instead he bet on Chris the sheep? He knew he was a shoo-in.
He's a totally different sheep.
Is it the heating, the electricity, the roof, or new windows? So did he spend the heating money, the electricity money, the roof money, or the window money on it? I think this round has been a bit nicer.
A little bit, yeah. I feel it's a little bit easier.
I no doubt people will disagree with me, and I'll be called out.
I don't know, because I wouldn't be like I liked Father Ted. I remember quotes and stuff, but my very deep knowledge wouldn't be great. But I'm after getting a few of the last.
It's the heating money. That's why they have to live in a box and hibernate at the end. You get into the boxes, and they're given hot water bottles, like to hibernate for the winter. Christ, this is tough, said Paul Custon.
Right, scoreboard.
Very sharp break here, guys. We're going to go again at 35.
Vicky Swanton's dropped to third. And Father Clint Power has jumped to the top. Amanda K. Ryan is in second spot. Vicky Swanton, 44 out of the 50. You have 6 wrong.
You got 5 minutes from now before the next questions come up. This will be finished at 11 o'clock, and we can only apologise. It should normally have been finished around now.
Seamus Martin, Graham Linehan wouldn't know these answers. I don't think he would.
Do you think so? Someone's getting 45 out of 50.
These are people who sit and just watch.
And people in 67 spot, people in 67 spot are still getting 30 out of 50, which means they've only dropped 20 questions.
Michael Guiney's back in, Colm.
Very tough, guys. God, you're all a bunch of whingers. The code doesn't work. The questions are hard. You didn't pay your bills. The two of you are sweating. You're spelling mistakes. You make a quiz. Don't. They're very hard. I wish to thank you for that entertaining hour. It's been a lovely time, but I'm wishing you all the best, all our followers. Hoping for a New Testament quiz in the near future. He's off. Father Perry saying that.
Father Robert Perry. Thank you, Father Robert Perry. Pleasure.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Father Robert Perry. Well, we've got dancing priests, singing priests.
Jumper being thrown onto the stage.
We'll see how we can do with the New Testament quiz. He's not a man for the Old Testament.
No, there's a lot of misery in the Old Testament. New Testament's all. That's where it's all at.
Where it's at.
You can get people hooked on the New Testament. Like that's
right. You got about 4 minutes, people. Still time to pick up another gin and send me gin.
3 minutes and 20 seconds actually passed. So 3 minutes.
All right.
I'm just saying, just in case they get like too complacent.
We don't want people getting complacent. I'm amazed Vicky Swanton. I'm actually going to go back. Colm, go back and see what Vicky. Oh, I can't. It'll take too long. We better go back afterwards and see what Vicky got wrong.
Oh my God, Pat.
I'm going to curse here now, people. I'm going to curse. Block your ears. Sorry about this shit show of going on. We get this quiz done though. We don't stop quizzes. We will continue on even when things are going horribly wrong. No, we got it back up and running. As I said, what are the chances of that actually happening at that time? It's just ridiculous. I'm just thinking there now. It changed during... Yeah, it didn't even go to a full day. It didn't even go midnight change or any of that kind of stuff like most of these software does.
It went to the time that you upgraded. So if you were sitting there that night and you'd upgraded at 10 o'clock that night, it went at 10 o'clock that night.
Yeah. You don't get an hour. You don't get an hour extra.
Sure, you and me will have a chat afterwards. There's ways and means in the background that we could have
avoided that, I'd say.
Shaved a few bob. We might be able to contact them to do us a job.
Deuces,
right.
Do.
Just under 2 minutes remaining, so you got about 1 minute and 30 seconds. I hope to God no one's rang that number that's running across the bottom of the screen all night long. It's probably something like Babe Station or something.
That was the number on the Father Ted thing. What's quiz on Tuesday, guys? Tuesday quiz is always general knowledge because it's a charity quiz, something kind of for everybody.
5 rounds of 10 questions, so there's 50 questions, and we've got a musical act, and we have we're going to try a game show kind of thing where we invite someone on to play against Colm. So we're going to do that we're doing that on Friday, but we'll do something else on
Tuesday. We'll have a bit of fun. I said it's always general knowledge on Tuesday, and from now on, every Friday is going to be an extra action-packed general knowledge with maybe a round thrown in of something random that you won't know about. So might suit people, might suit other people, but it'll be a bit of fun. Thanks, Jenny. No, thank you.
We'll give you notice beforehand. We'll give you a bit of notice beforehand. Maybe. We're still making this up as we go along. This is the beauty of it. Like, we're only a month doing this, and as you can see, exactly a month today doing this at 10 o'clock. 24 minutes ago, we are a month doing that. So you can see, like, we're trying our best. We're coming up with new ways to do it. We're trying. And it seems to be working so far. So here we go. We're going back to
it. We know it's working because people are copying.
Yeah. Look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. A lot of people are copying. Look at your phone, look at your phone, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. They're probably reveling in our despair tonight, and they are going,
misery.
Take note. Take note.
I don't care.
Look at your phones, 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 look at your phones.
I'm ready to press that button, Colm.
Right.
Or back to John O'Malley, who's stressed. Are we going to go to the full 15, last 15 questions, Colm?
Yep.
Right.
No, there's 10 more, and then there's another 15. There's 65 questions. Oh, no, yeah.
Check out the maths.
Yes, I know. I see. I forgot that the 5 questions are tacked onto in this round. I thought, 5 questions. Go on, do it.
Right, I'm just pressing the button there now. Just has to come off that. I hate them when they have breaks and this happens. I can still press it though, I'd say. Go for it, Colm.
Oh, you do this and I'll do the last 5.
All right, sorry. What was the final score in the over 75s 5-a-side? Was it 2-1, 1-0, 3-1, or 1-all? Those are fake hands.
I had other questions that I thought people might find more difficult. The number of the shirt.
He's trying to kill people, Colm.
I know. I had the shirt priest, the priest's shirt number, and
Father Cincini.
Cincini. when they're in the back of a van. The old one is in the back of a van. There's just smoke coming out of it. Is it like as a jack?
2-1 is the correct answer. 52. Who is the most sarcastic priest in Ireland?
He's out doing special work for NASA in space.
Is it Father Jessup, Father Rickwood, Father Cave, or Father Gallagher? It's very easy. More difficult. Jesus, I know, Bart.
Come on. This is an easy one.
I know, but no, you were on about you were going to think of more difficult questions.
Oh, yeah. I actually held myself back on some of these ones. Like, I did.
84%. I thought a lot of people would get this one. Father Jessup is the correct answer. 53. What size in feet was the large photo of Ted kicking Bishop Brennan up the arse? I know, Colm, this is what I did. I don't know, but I can picture it outside the house.
Yeah.
So I'm picturing what size is the average ceiling height? That's what I'm through my head. Was it 8x8, 10x10, 10x6, or 10x8?
That's a tough one as well.
Adrian's really enjoying himself. They're all close enough. John Hurley, for says. I thought you was it 4 foot by 4 foot? I'm going to say 10x10. Oh, yes.
Hey, John, 72% got it right. They were paying attention at mass, not you.
Mass.
At mass. Moving on. 54.
54. Name the old lady who instantly spreads the word of Owen's arrival on the island via the supermarket, the telephone operator, the cyber cafe, the lighthouse, and back to the supermarket. What is it? Mrs. Coyle, Mrs. Dunn, Mrs. Boyle, Mrs. Collins. John Hurley got it. Get in.
He was FF in a second ago, and now he's getting in.
Well, to be honest, he was in the same boat as me. He had an idea of size, but then they were all very close.
The same boat, is it? The same boat.
My God,
shipwreck. Shipwreck. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what this quiz is here. An absolute shipwreck. 38% said Mrs. Dunn. It was Mrs. Boyle. I would have said Mrs. Dunn too. 55.
Mrs. Dunn was his friend, her friend.
Ted does not know what John Paul II's name was before he became Pope. What was his guess? Was it Jeff, Joe, Jim, or John? I can't say the word Jeff anymore without going Jeff.
Jeff.
Joe. My name is Joe. My name is Jeff.
That film is made just for that line.
Oh, stop. The rest of it is useless. My name is Jeff. 56% said Jim.
It's just where he goes, Jim? It's like the shrug when he says it. No, Jim?
50. I'll let you take it home.
All right, 56. Ted helps talk Father Kevin off a ledge. We had that earlier on. Ted invites Kevin to stay with them at Craggy Island, mostly because Kevin owes him how much money?
Oh my God.
30 pounds, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, or 5 pounds. My dad says he went to see the 21 Jump Street with my dad, and then Dad walked out of the cinema, but he didn't say it to him. He just got up and walked.
I was in the cinema with them.
Were you there as well?
Yeah.
He just stood up and walked out and went to Bond or something.
That one.
Yeah, he's saying you were there.
I was. He hated it. Too many dick jokes.
Yeah, anytime there's a dick joke, my dad will walk out. 67%, 20 pounds.
Oh, look at that. You're all smart.
That's right. You can forget about the money, and of course he's on the bus and REM comes on. Or Radiohead comes on. Radiohead.
He's leaving the bus like that. REM gets more desaturated. 57.
How many times did Ted ring Father Larry Duff only to have him to kill him, injure him, or find him in trouble, or ruin an event? So in this case of all of the show, he rang him a few times. But how many times did he ring him? Now you're all thinking to yourself, all right, he rang when he was skiing,
the car,
the dogs, when he was at the IRA thing.
Checkpoint.
When they found a few guns underneath the front seat of the car. And he just runs. So I had to go back and I had to find them all. Believe it or not, 30% of you are right. It's 8 times. He was doing the buzzer one as well. And he was told, I was told not to ring him tonight because he had something important on. And he was doing that win the money thing around the buzzer. How many this is a hard one now as well. 58. How many tea bags does a giant box of tall tea bags contain? And just so you know, they're shaped like tall towers according to the box. Like that really tall tower. I recreated the box. Is it 40,000, 20,000, 50,000, or 60,000? One of those is the correct amount for the amount of tea bags inside there. Owen, my brother, says he thought Dad was going to the toilet, but after 5 minutes, he knew he was gone. He went to see Bond in another one of the cinemas.
Strange of going to cinema with your dad a couple times by ourselves.
He's a good man to go to. 37, 20,000. It is indeed the wrong answer because it's 31%, 40,000.
40,000.
There's 40,000 tea bags in a giant box of tall tea bags. What was the name of the horse that's supposed to be? My God. Oh, my God, I don't know. Look, wait for people to catch up with this one. Because what was the name of the horse?
Let's see if I can change the spelling of it now.
No, don't go messing with it. We're nearly there. We said we were doing the quiz on Friday. I've only had 48 hours to write this quiz, and at that, I've still had to do all the kid stuff. So go with the horses there. Let's see what they are. Was it half Baptist, divorce referendum, Sister Act, or Horsey Mac Horseface?
That's an easy one. People will know what it is anyway.
What do you think it is? You can tell me now because 10 seconds.
Oh, divorce referendum.
It is, yeah. There's trouble for divorce referendum. He's turned around and gone the other way.
70% got it right.
Yeah, well done. My lovely horse. Yeah.
60. 25 questions.
Who is featured on the front cover of Halo magazine? Halo magazine. Is it Father Michael Cleary, Father Cornelius Horan, Father Pope John Paul II, or Bishop Eamon Casey? One of those priests is on the front cover. Do you know who Cornelius Horan is? He's the priest who keeps running out in front of the F1 cars.
Oh, yeah.
It's Jim. My name is Jim.
Jim.
Is it Jim? It is Jim. Pope Jim Paul II.
61.
Is it Jim? 61.
The next section. Give it a second.
In which episode do we see Father Ted actually say Mass? Believe it or not, there's only one episode where you actually see him perform Mass.
And he does it very quickly.
Yeah. Is it The Mainland, Speed 3, Grant unto him eternal rest, or Think Fast, Father Ted? No, see him for Mass.
And then... Oh, it's not, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's the one. I was thinking the other one where he goes in. And he comes out.
Don't see him do it. The only time we've ever seen him is on the back of a truck. We're seeing this Mass for Father Dougal McGuire on the side of the truck, saying it into Jack. No doubt someone's going to come on here now and argue with me that there was another time. But as far as I'm concerned,
you don't actually see him in that one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, you don't see him actually perform Mass at all, other than when he's on the back of the truck. Which number is on the golf flag on the money box Father Ted buys before his flight in Flight into Terror? It's a very important number that always pops up in lots of Father Ted.
It's crazy. Crazy question.
7, 13, 9, or 19. In fact, he knocks down in another episode a flag on a golf course with the same number.
So it's not 19.
You got to throw in a couple of these, man. The 19 hole is always the name of a bar. You know that, don't you? They're always famous bars. 60%, 13. 13 seems to be a number that's always used in Father Ted. There's a load of references to 13. He was the 13th priest that they rang to interview when it came to finding someone to interview with when he was interviewed at the field. There's loads of 13 references. When you go back and watch it again, now look out for 13. 63, which band was Father Jack first to denounce? He knew what they were up to. Is it Bon Jovi, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, or U2? So which of those bands was Father Jack the first to denounce? He knew what they were up to. I know what you're up to. I know what you did. What was it? Old ladies are connected to God. They're much closer. Yeah, the Beatles, 62% of you got it right. Well done. Well done. He was first against the Beatles.
64.
While listing off the names of priests in an attempt to guess Father Ted Unctious, which priest's name was Mrs. Doyle's last guess before getting it right? So I'm going to give you the list of priests here, and you got to tell us the guesses that she tried.
So it's the one before she got it right.
So we knew that she got a Todd Unctious, but before she got Todd Unctious, she said, was it Father Canamber Lambeler, Father Spodo Kimono, Father Jerry Twig, or again, Father Canamber Lambeler? And that could be the fucking right answer now.
Oh. Oh.
So the other 14%, whoever answered it, you will also be getting the points for that. Don't you worry about it. I will make sure you get the points for it. It is the right answer. A and D are the right answer. So 14 and 9%, you will all get your points there. Which year's Golden Cleric Award did Father Ted win? So what year? So it was what year? Was it the 25th year, the 5th year, the 65th year, or the 15th year? Welcome to the annual 25th, 5th, 65th, or 15th Golden Cleric. Up,
you can start exporting stuff there, Colm.
to the left, down, up, left, down. What's your name again? Seamus. Seamus, I'm going to need you there on the day. one wrong move and I'm going to be left there.
5th correct answer.
Head out there. Right, I'm downloading that now.
Colm's just checking that second last question. Just make sure everybody gets the points they deserve. Right, we're going to put the scoreboard there anyway. We'll see if it made any difference anyway. So Colm's going to check, see what them people said. Clint Powers at the top at the moment before we do a KPMG in to check everything. Vicky Swanton, Amanda K. Ryan, 2 donkeys. Nathan Ryan, look at you down there. Paul and Eve Riley O'Kane in 36th spot. Hello to you. Swains, the Swains family, Swain Fobley Robinson. I like that name. Some regular winners in here. Great fun, lads. Bethley saying great fun. My God, lads, what could go wrong tonight? Anything. I said, go out to see if the kitchen's not on fire, because it probably is, knowing my luck. Colm is what? Colm is he's exporting the data.
Right. So according to this, I can add the points on, and the top teams that did get it right, it makes no difference. So first, second, and third are first, second, and third.
Okay. Right.
The amount of points that they're ahead by the amount of points that the person answered at, even if they got it right or wrong, doesn't make a difference to the top 3.
Okay.
But as I said, I'm just doing it there now.
You have to double check these things just in case.
No one can say that we didn't try.
Mark Simpson, so many number and year related questions, so tough but fun.
It'll make you go back and watch it again and appreciate that there's some detail put into it.
Would you believe we've thought of doing such a thing, Robert O'Mara, doing a podcast with Colm ranting about things? Because Colm's a good old man ranter about stuff. Colm goes on a rant every once in a while on Facebook. Not often.
What would I rant about? What am I ranting about now?
About saying that you don't rant. You do. You do a bit of ranting.
I'm not a ranter. I love talk. The thing that I want to do is I want to do a thing called I shouldn't like this, but I do. Where I talk about films from like the 80s and the 90s that I shouldn't like, but I love. Like Filofax and Midnight Run. And
yeah, whatever.
That's what my podcast is going to be.
I prefer Robert's idea. Me just annoying you. Brian Murphy, great. So many laughs remembering great moments and quotes. By the way, fun fact, my cousin was in Father Ted. She won the lovely... She won the Lovely Girl competition. Brian Murphy's cousin won the Lovely Girl competition.
Stop. I want photographs. I want to see what she looks like now. 20 years on. She hopes she's still a lovely girl.
Robert Perry and Sister Catherine Comer.
There's a lad.
They felt it was rigged and don't appreciate the name Father Clint Power. Well, there you go. Father Clint Power.
What was I going to say? We went to school with a guy, Drew. His family have a Chinese restaurant in Ennis, and they were like, one of the only few people of Chinese origin at the time in that area. So there was a casting call put out for anyone around, like from China, that they want to be in the Chinatown episode of Father Ted, and he's inside in the bar. He's playing the accordion in the band. So when they come through the door and everyone stops playing, he's just sitting there looking up. So I know someone who's in it as well. I visited
tell Brian Murphy that his cousin has a
lovely bottom. That's why I'm asking for photographs. I'm asking for photographs. 66, I'm happy with that. Loved it, lads. Father Ted, definitely going to be watching Father Ted again, as always, lads.
The difference between us and first, we need to have that second last one added where there was two answers the same, but I don't think we
you
got
can have it. It gets you into about 92nd. There you go. Congratulations, you've moved up.
No, they said they're 94 in the difference. 189. Forgive me, for I have sins. That's Jack Nelson. You know what? I shifted Dermot Morgan's son. What's going on? Somebody just say that. Did I just make that up? Did somebody just say that there?
What?
Ellen Daly. I shifted Dermot Morgan's son.
That's a possibility.
Ellen, I believe it. That's the girl Ellen is. Love you, Ellen. Great crack, lads. The chaos makes it. Keep up the bad work.
No.
Hold on, Tuesday. Give it another 2 weeks. We'll be the most clean-cut quiz you'll see in your lives.
We have actually running it without any issue.
We can't post the goat video because it's got
Planet
song in the background, so we can't do it.
They'll come after you. They're making no money.
Emer, cheers, lads. Cheers, everybody, for coming in and enjoying it. As I said, sorry about everything going wrong. Anything that possibly could have gone wrong. We got through it, lads. I learned tonight that Ted rescued 8 priests from the lingerie section, so not a complete loss. There you go, Colm, yeah. Ireland's largest lingerie section.
There's actually guns in his town.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, so most of it was filmed, doesn't it?
I can tell how fast she answered the question.
Boom, boom, boom.
Then I have to check on. I'm double checking here now, just for her, right?
For that lady. Oh, Colm, see, doesn't take things lightly. If he says that, if people say, "I want you to check my points," he will check them for you. Makes
no difference. They both got the correct answer, so they'd both have points added on, so she'd still be the same distance away, maybe 10 points or 20 points more. So no difference, no change. I have the results and I have the timestamps and everything. So sorry about that. Really sorry about that. But you did really well. John
O'Mahony, John and Mary, they came 4th. Did very well. They said their 4th and best finish so far. John O'Mahony, we done a quiz for him.
All that wasted time.
He also started meter. Boom. Not going to read that one up, Paul. Lads, a great night. Fair play to you. The problems definitely added to the comedy. You lads, we're stressed. I swear to God.
I don't understand. We're trying to run a professional organization here, and the two of us end up looking like jackass.
Colm will have a heart attack. Like, to be honest,
I can't feel a pulse in my neck because something's after bulging out. There's just a bulge. There's no pulse there. I'm here somewhere. I think I'm dead.
Team Vicky Swanton. That's no problem. We just like to check, just in case.
No, I checked before.
Recommend, please.
Make sure that you understand. I checked first, second, third, and fourth to make sure, because there's about 100 points in the difference, and that's one question really. So I checked, and anyone who was answering in around that spot, it made no difference to where they would have placed. So while I can't add your points on the scoreboard that you're looking there, I do add them on a piece of paper here, and it
on
makes
the Excel sheet.
On the Excel sheet.
Jenny O'Sullivan's.
If you need me to prove it, I can.
We can send you the Excel sheet. Recommended place to brush up in general knowledge. That's 3-2 tonight versus the Bakers. So like Tuesday night, tis on. Jenny O'Sullivan's out of it. The Chase is always a good one. And Tipping Point. We always recommend them too. We don't take questions from there.
It's all right.
Tipping Point questions are nice and easy. I feel great watching Tipping Point. Because I think they're very easy.
Veins popped tonight. And if it was me, I probably would have spelled it carrot. So thank God you rolled. Carrot vein. My carrot vein popped out tonight. We stupided for this. Rewatched all episodes since Saturday and still only came 19th. 19th is still good.
That's good. It's
still good.
The squirrels in
watching every episode. Is watching every episode a good thing? Like rewatching, it's a good thing. It's something to laugh at again, for God's sakes. We've already got really serious.
By the way, as I said, we will have prizes for first, second, and third. As I said, there's only a small amount of people. This is not as big as our usual quizzes, so there will be smaller prizes. So we'll see what Eventbrite have given us,
and what the VAT comes off it, and the tax comes out of it, and how much it costs to run the show. There's a lot of money.
Because we just subscribed to for another month.
Used.
It's a take apart that counts. It needs to. We like it. We just have a bit of fun. That's all we're here for.
To be fair, 55 out of 65 is amazing.
No, that's very good. I'm taking off the priest chat line. He's now closed.
Thank you for a good laugh and remind us of watching some more Father Ted. We did shite.
No, thanks for having us, lads. We also like it's a tip there. That's Paul cousin. Take apart that counts.
I just want to go to sleep. I just want to get angry at something. I want to punch something.
I'd love to have a massage or something like that.
Oh my God. Someone with a pair of gloves on him. Rub my back with glovey hands.
John Hurley, thanks a million. No, thank you, Paul.
If this was your first time doing a quiz with us, we have another one on Tuesday. It's a free one. It's for charity. We don't know the charity at the moment. It was supposed to be due for Dan, but they've reached their limit.
Just took a screenshot of your card. What's your CVC number?
If you can get a picture of my card after doing that.
Slow down a small bit there, will you? Slow down.
There's no play, but anyway, I'll tell you.
Rachel, trust me. You didn't want to pay for that, did you? I'm only mess.
Do our free one on Tuesday. Make sure you're in early.
On Tuesday. Thanks, fathers. Best mass ever. No problem.
You know what we've got to say here? You've got to finish off when we're leaving everyone. You're going to have to go in peace to love and serve the Lord,
I could, yeah.
You'll have to do
that. On the same credits. I've changed credits either, lads. Same credits are up. You know what I mean?
Then we'll come back and we'll wish everyone a good night and a safe journey home. Shake hands with. There's someone in the room that you can shake hands with because you can get away with it at home. You can shake hands with each other now. Show each other a sign.
Yeah, shake hands.
I'll shake hands with that.
What's this? Halfway. Peace be with you. Go in peace. Right. And now time for the credits. We'll be back to say goodbye.
That's not the credits. Oh, there you go.
I'll call it. You don't have to keep talking. You can still hear us. Yeah. So
now we got to run with the money. Got to hide the money. Push it into another offshore account, right?
Offshore account.
They'll never know. They'll never see it coming.
Do you know what I really hate? That Alan Fitzpatrick guy. Really hate him.
Oh my God, he's such a dork. Look at that picture.
Paul Cousin.
Oh, look at him trying to be all fancy with a sunset in his picture profile.
Jenny O'Sullivan, gonna try to win the quiz Tuesday. Not a hope.
That was funny, she says. Yeah, not as fun as us going to the bank. From all the way. Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Bart still wants himself in the credits. Yeah, I have to put Bart in there. He wants to get a mention. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed us squirming in our seats there for the last 2 hours and 44 minutes. So
my brother wants us. Can you show the Survive video of Father Ted? We can't, I don't think, because of the music in it.
yeah.
There's music in it. We could show it with different music. We might try and recut it and show it another night, but
I just try and do it.
I don't have enough time in my. Just turn down the sound and play the video, and then the two of us will sing the song in the background.
Yeah.
1, 2. Princess kneel before you. Just go ahead now.
It is. Oh, it's still up.
It is. It's still there. Unless they took it down because of copyright issues. Warner Brothers are mad for that.
They love it. They love an old copyright issue. I don't know if it'll play, but we'll try it, will we?
Give it a shot.
Oh. Oh, I have it. I don't know if people can actually see me. I'm going to put this up here. So this is it. This is Mark O'Sullivan in the front. I'll just put on some background music just and let it play away just like this. It is not the music for it. Apologies, but as I said, just let you see. Here's my iPod.
This is when the music starts.
That's my brother Stephen there. People were looking at them going, what's going on?
People dressed up. They were brilliant dressing up.
Seen this in years.
Everyone thought your man.
There it is. There's the video. People dressed. The field today, Funland. Pond of Terror.
They're all proper reproductions we made. All hand drawn. Music's a bit loud there, Pat. Turn down tiny, man.
Oh, it's the ladder.
Keep your hands in the sides.
Keep your hands in the sides. Ah, Sonia.
How are you, Sonia?
Spinning cat. These were all things in Funland.
Great. Oh, you just got it in the nut.
Ah, people even got love for her. She dressed as a sheep. See another mass. There's one.
There's a one. We had a proper altar from Silver Lane.
Yeah, we robbed the altar from Silver Lane. It's Pat Croak's missus, Michelle. There she is again. There's me.
Michelle.
Michelle was in there, yeah. See?
No, that's not her.
That's my brother. It is.
No, it wasn't.
Betcha. £1,000,000. There's a pretty small tent. We used to have 1,000 people inside these places.
Look at you there.
He's a baby. Look, the priest chat lanes up in the top there. People going in with teapots, pouring drinks. I haven't watched this in a long time. There's Pat Croak. This is really before social media was massive. You'd be making national news for this kind of thing there. It's basically just to show people. Look at the place. It's wrecked. Ah, Julie.
Julie, lovely work. It's working so. They all thought it was a photograph.
They all thought it was photographs. That's why they all started posing. It was basically just to show everybody that the dancing priest competition.
Raging up the
That was some setup.
Candles, live lit candles on stage.
Like
Place on fire. a great end here with Owen with the candle.
Oh yeah. Oh, Chinese script.
Chinese script. What people don't realize is that there's a balconies of people above it.
Yeah,
Balconies
there's
of
about 500 people. How long is this video? We got our money's worth out of Sean. 300 quid.
An award-winning filmmaker. Look at that. Oh.
That used to be our 90s night that we used to do. Oh, that was good times, Colm. Good times. Right, we're going to head off. It is 11:05. Thanks again for joining us. We will
send the winners. Congratulations to you. We'll tell you how much it is once we've done the maths. And unfortunately, we don't know how much money we make until such time as we get it from Eventbrite, and they tell us, and then the tax and the VAT is taken off and all that kind of jazz. So we'll sort it out and we'll get you. It'll be something. It'll be worth your while of taking part. And I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much, and your patience is very much appreciated. We will see you on Tuesday night for the free quiz, where we'll be raising money for another charity. It'll be our 6th week of charities, or 5th week of charities, I think. 6th? 5th?
Oh, I pressed the end broadcast button. It hasn't finished yet, though. I'll press it once more. Do you want to end broadcast? Yes, indeed. Winning streak wave, Colm. We'll see you all again next week. Goodbye.
Go in peace to love and serve the
Lord. Thanks be to God.